Big fat wibbly wobbly penises.
God
anyway.
damn it, I've been bamboozled.
Dingly dangly.
This is where you need a special thing called audio editing.
Yeah. Okay, so in order to start off our perpetual one-shot model, let's do this, ladies and gents. Welcome to the town of prosperity, where there is nothing prosperous, and there's also nothing. It's a poor town with poor people, drunks, hobos, weirdos, and there's bandits out in the woods. Sometimes. You don't know. Who cares? So
Sometimes.
we'll get this thing rolling. Yeah, sometimes. We'll get this thing rolling. So we're going to start with Snart, the rock salesman.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Snart. You have any problems with your wife? Have any problems with your sickness? Did you break a leg? Well, buy a rock.
As you
God, I thought RJ's accents were bad.
Yeah, as you announce this, trying to get people to come over to buy your rocks, a drunken bum who's on the ground kind of looks up at you and goes, "Got any booze?"
I have this rock here. Kind of looks like glass.
Is it got booze?
No.
I don't want it.
Okay. You can leave now. I'm just gonna hide behind my shop.
You tell him to leave, but he just falls asleep in place.
Oh, this is gonna be bad for business.
As Snart is looking down on this drunk in front of her stall, you notice somebody, a familiar customer of yours, emerge out of the dump of the town.
You see, emerging from the dump, this sort of he's a half-elf, but he is scruffy and, more unkempt than any half-elf you've ever seen. Big, bushy red beard, and just sort of wild eyes. Different colors, actually. One's yellow and one's green. And he's just kind of all grimy, and he just sort of stumbles over, and he's holding out a rock and says, I think I need a refund on this one.
Why? It looks perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, but you said it would help me help people not notice me, and they were noticing me. So
No, you just need to believe in your rock. You see, you haven't used it long enough. You need to form a good relationship with your rock.
Oh, is that it? Because I thought sometimes it felt like it was sort of working because people were just kind of not paying me any attention. But
try sleeping on it.
That sounds like it might just work. Thank you kindly.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for your business.
Well, the two of you are talking about rocks. A very beefy individual and a metallic individual are walking into town. They recently encountered each other while on the road traveling, and they got into a duel of sorts that came into a standstill. So they agreed to travel together for a little while.
They sort of see this exchange happening. Oh, is that a metal man? Don't see that every day.
Is that a metal man? A robot?
Hey, I just sort of walk up. What's a robot doing in town? Just sort of just flick him on the chest.
Metal Man's just going to look at him and say, observing.
Whoa, that's so cool.
He just sort of goes cross-eyed and goes, "It's happening faster than I thought. I need to go back to gotta figure out what's going on here," and just sort of scurries back towards the dump.
If you ever have any problems with that tin can guy, I have a rock with your name on it.
So, as the four of you are chatting, and the taller one, the Goliath, who is with the middleman, who has not said a word, kind of looks you over. He's looking down on all of you, kind of figuratively and literally.
Very literally. You're all very short compared to me.
Yes.
You thought Gerald was tall.
Yeah. a giant explosion goes off that rattles the entire town, and a chunk of town hall has been blown just straight out. The corner is just gone, and you see a bunch of poorly dressed people. They're all wearing like like Scarecrow's bag sack from the Arkham games.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're wearing sacks like that, and a bunch of these kind of you've seen them before. They're from the Scruff Bandits out in the woods. So a bunch of Scruff Bandits have blown up part of town hall and are rushing in there. You don't quite know how they got into town or how they blew up part of town hall, but yeah, they're rushing into town hall.
I just stop on my way back to the dump, look at it in that direction. It has begun.
So
Oh my.
as this explosion gets detonated, Lazuli, you feel as though your hiding place has been compromised due to all the commotion.
Fuck.
You were hiding out in a dumpster near town hall, but your dumpster got a little rattled from the explosion.
Oh no. Oh no. Do I run and risk it? Or do I stay and risk it?
Never trust
On the other side of town, in the abandoned watchtower, the resident shut-in rich man
Quote unquote.
comes out to see what the hell is going on.
He's just gonna fly over to the town hall.
Okay, upon flying over to the town hall, you notice that part of it's on fire. There's a giant hole in the corner, and there's a dumpster with the lid half cracked open.
Is the dumpster shiny?
I mean, it's a dumpster.
Probably not.
You can attempt to perceive if the dumpster is shiny.
Oh my
I want to perceive if the dumpster is shiny.
Oh.
7.
That dumpster, it's a dumpster.
I'm gonna open it and look for shinies.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
you fly over and you inside you find Lazuli.
This is not shiny.
Ah! I'm gonna run.
Just the simultaneous screaming.
Upon screaming, "This is not shiny," and you see Lazuli dart out of the dumpster, the corner of your eye darts to a very shiny metal man.
I am going to fly right to him. Shiny.
Metal man, there is a bird dashing full speed towards you.
Possible Do threat nothing. required. Engaging Iron curtain.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, he cut out. What did he say?
Said engaging hostile.
No.
Possible threat acquired. Engaging. About to die, boy. It's like we're gonna have our first reroll.
Oh my.
While
Metal
this
man's
is
drawing
going
his blade. Ooh.
I'm gonna stop in front of him and say shiny. I'm just gonna shiny.
Oh god.
Observation skills adequate. Anything else you require?
Where are you from?
Where are you
Right.
from?
I want shiny.
So, as all of you are sitting around and talking, on the roof of town hall, a very large he's a large muscly dude. He's about 6'5" or so. He comes up on town hall.
So
And he's
medium.
holding up your town's mayor.
Mayor
not
is
my
not shiny.
And the town's mayor is Mayor Wilds. She's a tiefling. The residents of the town all know her. She tries to keep the town together to the best of her ability. And upon being grabbed and struggling, a very smaller kind of midget-like man comes out and climbs onto the taller man's shoulder. And he says,
"Hey, we got your bear. If you don't pay us, like 1,000 gold, we'll like kill her or something. All right."
The larger man looks to him and goes, "I thought we were going to do it for food, brother."
Quiet, Scrut. Quiet. Let me do the negotiation. You're not good at it. So, fucking pay up or we'll cut this bitch, alright?
And
I am the richest man in town. I only have 1 gold. How are we gonna do this?
I immediately walk
the
up.
midget will look at the bird, and he's gonna throw a rock at you.
Hold up.
What's his AC? 13. All right, nah. Okay.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a dex save?
No, because he was just throwing a rock at you, but he missed. So he throws a rock at you, and it just kind of pings off to the side and hits the ground.
I immediately go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
You don't talk when I'm talking. I'll get this bitch.
I surreptitiously go up to Snart. Snart, quick, appraise this rock.
Well, we have a special deal for you going right now. If you sell a rock, you get one for free.
I need your best rocks.
Okay, well, you can take this flame-proof rock right here. It's good against fire.
The small midget man blinks and goes,
Can he hear everything we're saying? From where
"Yeah, he can kind of make it out." And he's just gonna go,
Hey, pay attention to me or I'll get this bitch.
I'm gonna look at Snart, and I'm just gonna go, do you have any shiny rocks?
Oh, well, those are for my special customers.
I'll give you a gold and 2 shiny feathers.
Leslie's gonna
Oh.
pick up on this conversation, creep up, and say, "I'm named after a rock." Does that count?
Oh, yeah, that does count. I have a
I'm gonna
rock
pick
here
Leslie
underneath
up.
my cloak, but they're not free. They're like 5 gold.
What are you doing? Put me down!
I have a gold and 2 shiny feathers.
Why are you holding me?
Shiny rock.
the two bandits will just, the little bandit will go,
Alright, fine. If you want your fucking mare back, we'll be out in the woods, you jerks.
Not my mare!
She's a nice lady.
She's not shiny.
I literally just got into this town like 10 minutes ago.
and the two of them will zip line off the top of the town hall over the wall and run off into the woods. And the rest of the bandits will funnel out of the building and attempt to leave through the front of town.
You guys aren't gonna do anything about that, are you?
I haven't left my shop.
Are they shiny?
Logic system overload, shutting down system.
What?
Oof. So,
Robot man's gonna power
as all
down
of
and
you
see
are
the
just-
trigger.
As all of you are just sitting there just bickering, a gnome runs out of town hall. He's kind of roughed up a little and goes, "Oh God, oh dear, oh, this is not good. This is quite perplexing." And he's gonna just look out on the town and see all the drunks and the nobodies and the weirdos and go, hello. Are there any adventurous types out there? Preferably not drunks.
Put me down! Put me down!
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to the gnome guy. I've done adventuring, although I probably shouldn't right now, but I've done it before, and I'm only like 10, so I'm not allowed to get drunk.
He's just kind of look at you. Well, I mean, that is a good thing, but you might want some more friends. Who cares? I'll take any help I can get. I was just kidnapped by the Scruff Bandits.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yes. Mayor Wilds is the only thing that keeps this town going. she's the only political power we have, and she's probably the only smartest person to be the mayor. I mean, we can't just ask some crazy guy like Jerry or something.
I'll go over and I'll start talking to the gnome.
Off in the distance, you hear what perceivably might be Jerry. You don't know. Could be Jerry. Could not be Jerry.
I'm gonna go to the gnome. If I help, will I get shinies?
I mean, I'm sure the mayor has something she could give you.
They're dirt poor.
I am the richest man in this town.
You live in this town?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I have a gold and 2 shiny feathers.
I'm pretty sure.
He's just gonna look to Leslie and just kind of whisper to her.
We just let him believe that it's better this way. Don't want to break his ego, you know.
Leslie
Yes, Harold, you are clearly the richest person in town, and it's definitely not the church that takes all of our money.
I don't think you guys get paid enough to be surrounded by all of this. She just kind of gestures to the...
People are getting paid to be here.
I mean,
I'm saying they should be paid.
Well, it's more like the Church of the Fallen Spear over there. He points to a large chapel over by the front gate. It gets funding from one of the capital cities where they're based, so yeah. But nobody in the town tries to raid them because, well, they give out food and they do missionary work here. And also, I'm pretty sure all the hobos would starve without them.
Just one more question.
Yeah.
How often is your mayor kidnapped?
Not very often. This would be the first time in 3 months, I think.
All right, I'll help, but you're gonna have to help me get some other weirdos, because like I said, I'm only 10.
I'll help.
Of course, Harold. Your services are definitely needed.
I expect many shiny.
I'm just gonna sort of mutter. I'm just gonna sort of mutter. I knew this day would come, and I go up to the gnome and say, "I'm in." And this like homeless looking half elf with like
the gnome is just gonna look up at you and just go, "Who are you?"
Oh,
Quinn, can I smell you?
Oh, absolutely! I am pungent.
I'm just gonna like politely cover my mouth and nose.
And again, no visible weapons, armor, anything that would suggest I have any capabilities whatsoever.
Hey, mister, do you have a sword or something? Or are you magic or something?
I got something like that. One sec. You, Snart, we're gonna need you.
The gnome is just gonna look at you and be like, "Can you step back like 3 feet? I can smell you."
I'm just gonna I'm not even paying attention to the gnome anymore. I've walked over to Snart, and it's like, "We need your rocks."
Oh, sure! For you, I could give you any rock for just 1 copper. Do you have anything?
I'm not on me at the moment.
You could trade any of your rocks for a rock.
As the richest man in town, I will be charitable, and you can have my 1 gold piece.
Don't you?
Wow, I wouldn't be the richest man in town anymore.
And upon you saying 1 gold piece, a bunch of bunks start coming out of the woodwork.
No! Get back! Get back, foul demons!
I could really use a gold piece to buy myself some beer.
I am not charitable to you.
Wow.
I'm just going to like slide over this sharp-looking rock and be like, "Here, just take this rock. I don't want any unnecessary visitors right now."
Oh no, you have certainly engorged the masses. What happened? It's nothing, my fellow bums. The mayor's just been kidnapped. Again. What? Mayor Wild's been kidnapped? Who's gonna negotiate the soup kitchen? How are we gonna eat? Or parlay for booze from the bar? I'm sure she'll be back. What should we do? I think we should riot. No, please don't riot. We don't need that. Yeah, let's riot. Hold on. How can we riot if the town's already in disrepair? We could fix up the town and ruin it again. I second that motion.
Well, that problem solved itself.
Leslie is currently questioning her life choices.
So
Anyway.
the bums of the town are fixing up the town to destroy it again now.
All right, Rock Doctor, you in?
How did you know I'm a doctor?
Oh, I did I not know that? I thought that was just like your profession.
Nobody in the town
Okay.
really knows I'm a doctor.
Okay,
Hey, Mr. Rockman.
rock person then.
Okay.
Rock salesman.
But I could say it makes sense that your character would know that I'm a rock doctor.
Okay, I mean,
Because you're kind of the conspiracy theorist
Sure.
of the town.
I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, you can say rock doctor. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to close down my shop and dig a hole to put all my rocks in.
Oh, no.
Mr.
We,
Rockman.
we'll need your rocks. We need those rocks where we're going.
Oh, trust me, I have plenty. They're under my cloak.
As
Don't
all of
look
you are
there.
talking, the gnome is going to scuttle over to the metal man and the Goliath. Tall guy, you seem like a not drunk bum as opposed to the rest of these reciprocities around this town. How would you like to make some quick gold, eh? I'm sure someone of your stature would be able to punch a few heads in, yes?
I'm going to crouch down as low as I can to get to this man's height.
Maybe like you're still like you're crouched down and you're still towering over.
I'm crouched down and I'm like, oh, I don't know, like still 2 feet above him.
Yep.
Fine, sir. Do you know where these bandits are hiding?
Yeah, the road that you came in, and it's literally the only road that comes here because nobody ever comes here. It's
I
called
came
Hot
here.
Road.
I
Yeah.
see.
If you
Then
take
the
Hot
spirits are
Road,
leading me that way.
yeah.
And I'm just going to
if you
stand and
take
start walking out that road.
Oh,
Leslie's gonna run up and then like skip alongside him. So where are you from, Mr. Tall Guy?
Mountain Peak, far beyond here. It's very cold.
That sounds like
It's
fun.
warmer down here on the ground.
Ooh,
He's so
Come on.
so
he's
smooth.
stoic.
Metalman is still next to his designated partner, by the way.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
So Metal Man is.
I may or may not have forgotten it, or more accurately, Sirac may not have forgotten about the middleman.
Right, just like yes.
I'm gonna point
I
That's
at.
suppose I will follow as well.
I'm gonna point at the metal man and say, "Hey, you're coming too," because I don't want to take my eyes off you. 'Cause-
He's already walking away
chances.
from him.
Oh, okay, he is. Okay.
I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
the
no,
middleman
no, no,
around,
no,
just
no, no.
entranced with the fact that he's all shiny.
All right. I need to make one quick stop before we go. Be right back. I'm gonna scurry off to the dump. And
Shiny man!
once I'm there, I'm gonna like dig through and find like the little box I have buried among all the garbage, or I guess it's not exactly little. There's some stuff in there, and take out my weapons and armor and spend a good few minutes like getting on my armor. Like, yep, doesn't fit like I used to. And take out
We're
the
already like a
5
mile down the road.
and take out the 5 gold that I had stored for emergencies. And then I'm gonna look around and say, "Hey, where'd everyone go?"
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna start.
As you run out, the gnome just points. That's straight down the road. You shouldn't be able to miss them.
Yeah,
You
frick.
smelly trash dweller.
At this point, you can see I am now wearing like actual like studded leather armor, and I have a short sword at my side and a light crossbow also. So I actually have some weapons on me now. And I'm gonna say thanks much, and I'm gonna run after everyone. And I am actually the speed of 35, so I might be able to catch up. pretty well.
Oh shit!
So,
I don't want to see this homeless man just like scattering up at 35 feet.
yeah, as you guys are starting to leave, you're almost at the lake on the edge of town, and you just look out and you see a dust cloud.
A naked
And
blur with armor.
You see a dust cloud, and you see speed, like anime speed lines on them. Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Oh,
I just
no.
been in this
The
place
last
before.
time I was at a lake, I watched a very strange man get slowly eaten by sharks.
You hear Eurobeat. You hear Eurobeat playing in distance.
Oh my.
Oh, she just referenced it. Yeah.
Oh, that is still one of the funniest ways somebody has ever just snapped a design in half.
As you say that, and they're all staring at this homeless man
Oh,
deja
God.
vuing down the road.
I just realized,
Uh,
RJ, you've made
yeah.
you've made Boris canon in my world.
Good.
Well, that's a thing now, I guess.
You're fucked.
Yay.
Good.
Anyway,
I'm gonna talk to the shiny man real quickly. Mr. Shiny, how are you so shiny?
I think he's made out of metal, sir. What's your name?
which one are you talking to?
Birdman?
Oh, Harrow. I am Harrow.
You sound like you need a cough drop.
No! I need shiny!
Cough drops are shiny after you put them in your mouth.
No!
I have this pebble that looks like a cough drop.
Is it shiny?
Not necessarily.
I don't want it.
Big oof.
I'm,
As you're bickering, there's a fisherman by the lake.
I
He's
assume
gonna
I'm
look
caught
at
up at
you,
this point,
Leslie,
by the way.
and he'll go,
Yes.
"What I hear about sharks in the lake?
Yeah?
There are no sharks in this lake, just fishies."
Oh no, it was a different lake. A magic lake. Well, it isn't magic
Oh.
anymore.
The only thing magic that happened in this lake was executions, but that was about it. What? He's gonna point out the lake, and there's there's a platform that's kind of cracked in half. That used to be the old execution platform. They used to kill people there.
Leslie's just gonna look away. Walk away.
How about,
I
didn't need to know
They don't call it Hangman Pond for nothing. But, there ain't no sharks in these waters. Only shark I got in town is down the-
Redirect.
What is a shark?
Redirect. So, Mr. Metal Man, where are you from?
Classified.
Classified.
Can you give me a ballpark answer? Or, like, lie?
Not this realm.
That's pretty far away.
Hey, who made you exactly?
Classified.
yep.
Just try for the ballpark answer again.
Not your species.
What kind of soup are you made from?
Seem to be very popular amongst the riffraff.
Did you say what can of soup?
Yes.
I don't think he's a can of soup. I think he's just a big old can opener.
I also don't think you want to
Oh.
make cans of soup canon in my world. Shit. This is not canon. We're not. Is it my world is not Eberron.
Quinn, need I remind you about the whole equating cast to a glass of water thing, okay?
Okay, fair, but that's
I
like
need you to calm down.
artisanal craft or something. I don't know.
Artisanal bread.
There might
Oh
be
my
some
God.
like water type glass, whatever. Have I caught up at this point?
Excuses.
I assumed you had caught up.
Okay.
I also assumed you were caught up at this point.
All right.
So you've all caught up, and you're standing on the edge of town, and the only thing you can see is the road and the woods.
Yes.
Hmm.
I said the bandit is down the road, right?
Yeah, he says follow the road.
It's down the road.
So marching down the road.
As we're going, I say, "This I've been preparing for this day for so many years."
Why didn't you
How
do this
many
the
years?
last time the mayor got kidnapped?
Because it wasn't time yet.
How many years, and what is it time for?
They blur together. You don't understand. It seems like a simple kidnapping, but it's so much more than that.
No, I don't understand. That's why I keep asking you questions.
Oh my god, Quinn made a conspiracy nut.
He does have this wild look in his eyes, and he's like,
Wait, you said that you're wearing studded leather armor, right?
yeah, studded leather, and I have a.
Is it shiny in any capacity?
Probably
maybe like
not.
The studs tend to be kind of dull and rusty.
And
Yeah.
even if it was,
Oh, wait, it was in the
it'd be
trash,
dull
it wouldn't
because
matter.
He kept it in the
Yeah.
trash.
Also, my sword
that's
is
awesome.
currently sheathed, so you can't really see any shine from the
Which was also in the trash and probably at least a
Yes.
little dulled.
Yes, but at any rate, I'm going like, well, you gotta understand. It's like they're after gold, right? And they took the mayor, but what they don't want you to know is that the mayor's in on it. The mayor is using them to get the gold for herself to fund who knows what.
Why would she do that if she already knows that her own town doesn't have any gold?
There's a very pessimistic view there, sir.
No, it's all.
I'm the richest man in town. If she wanted gold, she could have just asked me.
You can't believe what they tell you. That's what.
Didn't
that's the
you
point.
just give your piece of gold away, or?
He was thinking about it.
That's not all either. The reason the mayor's doing it is at the behest of other people, not these bandits. No, the mayor has different masters altogether.
As you're walking along the road, and there's trees to the right, trees to the left, and just the road. There's a bandit riding a bear in the middle of the road, and he's looking at all of you.
I think we're gonna have to do something about
We've been
that.
made! I sort of dive behind a rock.
What does he do?
I dive behind the nearest piece of cover, like a rock.
Well, that's new.
Okay.
I think he saw you.
Yeah. So the bandit on the bear is going to look at you and go, "If any of you bums want to pass, gonna have to pay the toll."
I think we're here to avoid paying you at all. That's the point.
I have something that I can do. I'm going to cast command, and I'm going to ask for you to pay for everybody.
How does
Go
that?
pay-
How does that spell work?
It's one word. You have to give a one-word command.
No,
You have to know
you.
it with
So you
save.
could say pay.
No, you.
And it also
Two words.
only lasts a
oh.
round, so it has to be something you can do in 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
It's a
So
very
just no.
simple spell.
Yeah, I don't.
It's almost like they didn't want you getting full-fledged suggestion at first level.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't really think it'll do anything.
Darn.
I mean, if you can
Okay.
think of something creative to say, then sure.
What's
Yeah.
the price?
It's 1 gold.
Oh.
Per person or...
He just kind of thinks to himself. Yeah, per
we-
person, right? Hey, Jim, it's per person, right? Does that just?
I'm gonna keep
Did
walking forward.
he just unveil their ambush?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
You hear from the tree.
no.
You hear from the trees. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Bob, from the other tree. Yeah, does per person give us more money? Well, I mean, mathematically speaking, the tree yells at you. Yeah, it's per person, so pay up.
I would like to have been walking past them the whole time they're bickering.
I want to just turn and look at, Snart and just be like, the trees are talking to me.
As you walk past, the guy on the bear steps in front of you and says, Hey, whoa there, tall guy. Yeah, you gotta pay the toll. It's 1 gold. Or else I'm gonna feed you to
I'm
Bessie
on.
here.
on a mighty spirit journey, and have no need for such things as gold. Perhaps you should find a journey as well, and relinquish
Yeah, your
such
journey's
need
gonna
for
end with
petty-
you being fed to my bear here unless you pay me money. No money? Turn back around and go get
if I'm a cross, then I think I should buy it.
And I just like
I'd like to
Give me a
intimidate
shaggy
this
roll.
man.
Go ahead, roll for intimidation.
Well, let's see if the dice are going to be kind to me this campaign. My money is on new. But hey, you don't know until you try.
Leslie's gonna take this distraction to also try and sneak by them.
Metal Man's glancing at the trees, preparing for an ambush.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like past the trees, around them.
I'm just gonna fly up and go past them.
you know what? I'm just going to give him 1 gold, because why not?
I
Got a 12, by the way.
You got a 12? He's gonna look at you and just go, yeah, I mean, you're big, but the toll's the toll, buddy.
If you insist on this, then your journey comes to an end, sir.
Oh, you think?
I'm just gonna like pop up behind my cover with my crossbow in hand. Go, you'll never take me alive.
Wait, what? Who the hell is that guy?
So I paid you 1 gold. I think we're all good here, right?
As you try and hand him the gold, a certain crazy homeless dude.
I just like
What?
I like fire wide and just goes like in the air or something.
Hello.
Boys are under attack!
What?
And I'd like you all to roll some initiative.
Buck.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Damn.
15.
Yes, classic. My initiative is absolute garbage.
Hold on, just give me a second. Keep track of your numbers.
I got mine.
I got that.
I got mine.
Oh, damn.
12.
Mine was pretty bad too. I got 11.
Do you need me to roll?
Yeah, hold on. Ethan, what did you get?
An abysmal 4.
Oh, no.
Okay. Phoebe?
Sorry, modified 15.
15. Okay. Quinlan?
12.
12. Rebecca?
11.
11. Tyler?
17.
Oh jeez.
17. Matt?
17.
17. Okay. So
That was without any bonuses.
yeah, so we're gonna say just getting set up here. Okie dokie. So the guy that's going first is Mr. Bob in the other tree, and he rolled pretty well. He's gonna take a look around, and he's gonna look at the crazy dude that just tried to shoot at his his friend on his bear. Ah, you frickin' nut job! What are you doing? And he's going to arm up his bow, and he's gonna take a shot at you. All right.
I may have made a mistake.
You very well might have.
Unfortunately, he only got a 14.
That just
and Your
misses.
AC's 15. So he's going to shoot an arrow at you, and it's going to ping off of your studs, and it's not going to do anything to you. And
It still works.
then next up, we have the other guy who is in the other tree, and he's going to take a shot at the tall guy, the Goliath.
We tried to intimidate them.
And yeah, that's a fact. I did
He
do that.
also only got a 14, so he shoots an arrow at you and it just bounces off your pecs. So, and that brings us to...
I am built like a mountain.
Yeah, that brings us to Tyler.
I'm gonna go after the guy who just shot at my partner.
Okay. He's up in a tree.
Oh, he's in a tree. I thought he was behind a tree or something. He's
No. The two archers are both up in the trees.
Oh, okay.
So you can go. The bear guy is right in front of you. The guy on the bear. And then there's the two archers in the tree.
All right, I'll go for the bear guy.
Okay.
$19.
That hits.
All right, what's my damage again on this thing? Okay.
Well, and what weapon are you using to attack him?
The great sword.
Yes.
The great sword.
Yes. Just so everyone.
2d6 plus 4, so that's 11, 15.
15. Okie dokie. So you swing your greatsword and it cleaves into the bear, and the bear just kind of goes.
Poor bear.
So wait, did that kill him?
No.
Okay. I thought he was attacking the guy on the bear though.
The bear and the guy on the bear are two separate things.
Yes. Which one were you attacking, Tyler?
I assume that they were one thing. If they were two separate things, I'll go for the bear.
Okay. Yeah. So the bear has taken some damage. It's looking pretty hurt. So that brings us to Matt.
I suppose I'll also go after the bear with my thing that I don't know how to pronounce. It's this thingy right here. It's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
So I need to I need to roll a d20 first, right?
Yes. See if you can hit the bear.
12.
That does not hit the bear.
Oops.
Oh, the
Yeehaw.
The Yikla. It's like a little short spear.
Yeah, you try, and it's got a pretty tough hide and kind of like thick matted fur, so it just doesn't connect. That brings us to.
Does Matt have multiple attacks as a monk?
Doesn't he have to hit?
I believe he has to hit for that.
I'm also like level 1.
Right.
I think to be an unarmed strike when hitting with a monk weapon, I think you actually have to hit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
When you wait, when you use the attack action with an arm strike or monk weapon, you can make one arm strike as a bonus action. Yeah, no, he does have a second attack with an unarmed strike.
All right then.
Don't I have to land the hit?
No, it's when you use the attack action, not when you hit.
And then my talents count as talents count as unarmed.
Those are your unarmed strikes, basically.
Yeah. So I'll attack with my talent. I did okay. Do I need to roll again for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Each new attack requires another roll to hit.
19.
That hits.
It is D4 plus 3. 4 damage total.
All right. You swipe at the bear and you claw it where the greatsword hit, and it's looking pretty hurt.
Yeehaw.
That brings us to Phoebe.
Hello.
Phoebe, you were trying to go around in the woods, but now everyone else is in combat.
Mm-hmm.
But you find yourself underneath one of the archers. You look up and you see him because you heard him yelling.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Despite that, seeing the folks in the center there as kind of, the center of attention at the moment, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the guy on the bear.
Okay.
That's a dex saving throw of 13.
All right.
Watch you beat it.
Yeah, he got a nat 1.
Ha! Fuck yeah! Oh.
So
he's gonna be outlined in bright green.
Mm-hmm.
And any attack roll against him has advantage.
Okay.
And
anything else? Or is that it?
Affect your creature. And he can't be invisible. He'll still
they can't
shine
do that.
bright
They're
green. I know,
they're
but
bandits.
just in case, if he can turn invisible, he can't actually turn invisible right now.
That brings us to Quinlan.
Okay. Which one shot at me?
The one in the tree to the left.
All right. I'm gonna take out my crossbow and go like, ah! I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
All right. That's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. He is going to take 5 damage, piercing.
All right, he takes 5 damage. You hear an from the tree, which now brings us to the rock dock.
Oh, I'm going to just use my crossbow to shoot at one of the archers.
Okay. Which one? There's the one to the left that Quinlan just shot, and the one to the right.
I'll go for the one that Quinlan shot.
Okay.
Excellent.
And 11 plus 4.
That's 15. That hits.
Okay.
So roll damage. Or no, it's 14. Still hits though. They don't have very high AC.
9 points of
9.
damage.
All right, so you hit him, and you hear him go, "Ah,
Son of a bitch!
that leads us to Ethan.
Okay, well, I guess I'll pull out my maul with a heavy sigh, and I will attack the toll man.
The toll man on the bear. All right.
Toll man on the bear. Phoebe will get 2 dice.
You're welcome.
2 spears?
Thank you.
2 spears.
No, that's a different thing. 2 spears is a different thing. It's a very different thing. I've got a 15.
Did someone say 2 spears?
15. Yeah, that hits.
Right.
Getting a lot of
Roll our
15s.
dice. Oh, baby. That's 15 max damage.
All right, he takes 15 damage. You take it and you just cleave him right in the face and knock him off the bear.
Is he dead?
He's not dead.
Okay.
You've knocked him off the bear.
Cool.
Him and the bear are. He's no
I'm
longer
about to say,
riding
I
the bear.
pretty much just hit him in the face with a
Yeah,
sledgehammer. I think he fell off.
Yeah, no, he got knocked off.
There's a reason I'm asking.
So-
You'll see.
Yeah. Now it's the bear. It's the bear's turn, and the bear is going to look at the thing that just knocked its rider off, and it's gonna try to bite you.
It may try, and it may succeed. Who knows?
It only got a 9, so no, it doth not succeed. Yeah, and as for its rider, who rolled very shit in initiative, he got a 2. He's gonna get himself up, and he is going to attack the thing that knocked him off the bear with his sword.
Gotta get him with
May
your
try.
sword!
He got a 16.
That'll hit.
All right. He does 4 damage.
Noted.
All right. And that brings us to the top of the round, which is where we have our snoopers. So the first one, he took quite a bit of damage. So he's going to shoot at the rock dock because that really hurt him. Unfortunately, he also only got a 9.
Okay.
So that doesn't hit. And the other one, who hasn't taken any damage yet, he's going to take a shot at the crazy homeless dude.
Try it, you son of a bitch.
He only got a 13, and I believe you're 15, right?
Yep.
All right, so he doesn't hit. And that brings
That's what I
us
thought.
to you just like duck like you expected the arrow like. That brings us to Tyler.
All right, I'm going after the bear again. Try to finish it off.
Okay.
Great sword to the bear.
And you have advantage because of fairy fire, right?
No, that's only on the rider.
She only fairy fired
Oh,
the
it was the
rider.
right. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said the bear.
That is, what is it? +5 again? I only got an 8.
8. No, that doesn't hit. You swing wide and go right over the bear. That brings us to Matt.
Alright, I'm gonna go after the bear with my Yee-Claw again.
Okay.
Yee-Claw! 18.
That hits.
It's a D8 plus 4 versus my D8. No, it's plus 3. So 2 plus 3, 5.
5? Alright,
And
you
then I
jam your spear.
can I follow up with my unarmed attack?
Yes, you can. You jam your spear into this bear, and it looks like it is barely holding on for life.
Barely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
after
God,
it
here we go
with my
again.
talons.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
No, you're not.
6.
No, I'm not.
That does not hit.
Damn.
Yep. That brings us to Phoebe.
Hello. I'm gonna scuttle up the tree like a fucking gremlin and stab this man in the ass.
Go ahead.
With my longsword.
Go ahead.
That's a 19, Chief.
Oh, that hits. So you jam your sword right in his ass cheeks. Roll damage.
That's
That Naruto move, like the pain of 1,000 needles or something.
Hold up.
Pain of 1,000 years?
No, that wasn't it. It's something along those lines.
I still don't understand why it's
1,000 years
1d8
of
plus
pain.
1 in darker text and then 1d10 plus 1
That's
in lighter text.
versatile. If you're
Versatile. So if you're to two-handed, you do more damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely only one-handing it because I'm climbing up a tree at the moment.
Yeah.
That's 7 damage.
Okay, so you jam your sword in his ass, but he wasn't expecting you, and he like jumps out of the tree because he just got a sword jammed in his ass cheeks.
Haha.
And he falls out of the tree and goes, "What? Ah, son of a gun!" And he falls, and he's gonna take a d6 of falling damage.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, max damage out of that fall.
Fuck yeah.
There really
He
was
falls.
1,000 years of pain.
He falls flat on his face and goes, "What the fuck was that? Ow!"
You just hear like creepy child giggling noises as she like scuttles further up the tree.
Oh
That brings
my.
us to the homeless man.
all right, just people falling out of trees. Get out of here! And I'm gonna shoot at him. The guy who just fell out of the tree.
The guy who
Well,
just
wait.
fell.
Actually, no.
Okay.
If he's prone, I would have disadvantage on him. So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot at the bear. Yeah, the bear. I'll shoot at the bear.
Okay, the bear's almost dead.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow. That's a 10.
That does not hit the bear. You
Damn
shoot
it.
the arrow, and it pings off the hide.
Distracted me.
Rebecca,
So is there one guy still in the tree?
there's one guy still in the tree. The bear is barely alive. The rider is up fighting the Goliath, and one guy just fell out of the tree.
Alright, I'm going to shoot the guy that's still in the tree, just because I don't want to get too close to anybody.
Okay,
So, yeah, I'll use my crossbow at that guy in the tree.
go ahead.
Starts.
And that's 10.
That doesn't hit. You just hear the bolt go, and you hear some leaves rustle, and that's about it. And that brings us to Ethan.
I mean, I've got a feud with this toll man, so he's getting mauled.
Go ahead. And you have advantage. by the
Fairy
way.
Fire still active, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't get a crit, but I got a modified 18, so
That hits.
I would hope so.
Come on and slam.
Welcome to Japan.
No kidding. 12 additional points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, you just smack right into like. You ever see in the movies where someone just takes a sledgehammer to the back of someone's head as they're trying to get up?
Oof.
You do that to him,
Oh my.
and he is. His face looks like a bowling ball covered in blood. It's not pretty.
I'm assuming he's dead.
He's not dead.
Really?
He is barely hanging on.
Wow.
To dear life.
These
He
are some
is-
resilient bandits.
He is quite hurt. And it is the bear's turn, and the bear is going to try and attack the thing that is killing its rider. It only got a 3, so it bites the air. And you know what? I'm gonna say that it bites its own tongue and just dies.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my.
It dies.
Yes, it had 1 HP.
In that case, in that case, I assume it's within 30 feet of me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So as this bear dies, you watch its body like spasm, and suddenly it like jerks unnaturally, like it's being puppeted, and its claw just goes out and hits the rider next to it, and it has to make an attack roll against its own rider with advantage because of fairy fire.
All right.
As I use Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet.
That is fucking
Whoa.
disgusting.
Yeah, it does actually hit.
That's morbid.
So this bear is going to attack him.
Over here
It only
was-
does 1 damage though.
Fucking supervillain shit.
Only one. Wow, only 1 damage.
So this bear kind of like backhands its rider as it falls down and dies. As for the rider, he's going to get up, like, after being pounded in the head, watching a bear reanimate and bitch slap him, he's gonna book it. He's just gonna try and fucking run.
I would like to take an attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, you poor, poor fool. That's 21.
Yes, you hit him.
That is a yes.
Oh my, how badly did... well, a little less than last time. That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
How tall is this man, roughly?
He's like average height. It's like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, you ever heard of the baseball player Barry Bonds?
Yep.
Full swing, back of the head.
You crack him in the back of the head. He's turning to run, and yeah, this sledgehammer just cleaves right into his head, and it's a home run, and his head goes flying off into the woods.
Oh man.
Oh my.
I captain.
Yeah, he did. Oh my god, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That man is dead.
Back to the archers. One of them is going to yell out, "Ah! They killed Norman!" And he will take a shot at the guy that just cleaved off Norman's head.
Wilson!
Yes, excellent tactic.
No dice. He got a 13.
Wow.
What's D&D?
And that brings us to the other guy. He's slowly getting up. He's getting up, and he's gonna go, "What? They killed Norman!" And he's gonna also take a shot at the big guy.
Makes sense. I can follow this line.
A 17.
It does in fact hit.
He deals 6 damage to you.
Right.
So, and that brings us to Tyler.
Twirler.
Alright, Metal Boy is gonna go after the guy in the tree. He's gonna throw a javelin.
Okay.
Goblin? What?
Javelin.
Oh, javelin.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're just throwing goblins.
Goblin.
My favorite weapon.
I
The goblin.
legitimately misheard.
One of them may or may not have been Bread Boy.
I was gonna say, just like, from off screen, he pulls up Bread Boy.
You are already bred.
Into the lighter dimension and pulls out Spine Ripper.
I mean, he would be a good projectile because you just throw him, then he could turn them into bread.
And then he immediately disappears. He's there and then he's just gone.
Nat 20, by the way.
He's returned to the...
Okay.
Oh,
Double them dice.
Double whammy, Mr. Slammy.
I double a roll, right? Not the addition.
Yeah, we'll
That's up to DM.
Yeah, I'll keep it that when you roll, you double your dice roll.
Okay.
That's going to vary DM to DM.
Yeah. I like doubling.
I prefer double rolling. It leads to less field pads.
Alright, so that's 4.
There's nothing I hate with being told, yeah, double it and getting minimal damage.
What did you get, Tyler?
4 times 2 is 8, plus 4 is 12.
12. Okay, so he takes 12 damage. Upon getting hit by this javelin, and it's gonna embed right in his rib cage. Yeah, he's gonna go. and he's gonna try and hold on to the tree. So I'm gonna make him make a save for that. Huh, no. And he's gonna fall out of the tree. Goodbye. He falls out of the tree, and he falls headfirst and snaps his neck and dead.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna fall on the javelin.
No, he fell on his head. See, he was sitting on the tree like in a sniping position on a branch. He got hit by the javelin and fell backwards.
Oh, he fell backwards. That makes sense.
Yeah, he fell backwards and snapped his neck. So there is one guy left.
Oh my god.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Can I just use my Yi Claw?
If you want to move up to him and hit him.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna Yi Claw. 4.
No, not quite.
I can do my unarmed strike, right?
You try and hit him, and you just whack and leave a dent in a tree.
I'm still able to follow up with talons, right?
Yeah, you can punch.
Also 3. Okay.
Yeah, you claw the same spot in that tree. You're like a cat going after a scratching post, but you're a bird.
Hear that, Garfield? I'm you.
That brings us to feet speed.
So those would have been 8 total.
Who is left?
Still missed.
The guy that you stabbed in the ass that fell out of the tree.
Ooh.
So you're above him. So if you want to drop down and like do the plunging attack, the most reliable move in the game.
Fucking plunging attack. More child screaming noises
All right, go ahead, roll.
as they leap out of the tree. That is an 18.
That hits.
Hold up. And that is 8 damage.
What is it?
8 damage. Roll a 7, it's +1, so 8 damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Child screaming noises. Flies out of the tree. Practically out of nowhere and just right into the head.
You'll never see it coming. Yeah, you plunge, and this guy is getting up, and you stick it right in his head, straight down his windpipe.
Ow.
To which he falls over, and there's you hear a small just golf clap from the bushes. The bushes applaud.
Who the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
And upon the small golf clap, a little goblin comes out, and he's gonna just go,
Hey, you did it! I was too scared to pay the toll, and I don't have any money, but, thanks!
and he's gonna run off down the road.
Right down the road.
Random goblin.
Down the road!
Right down the road. Can't miss it.
Oh my.
Alright.
So yeah, the way is clear. The toll guys are dead.
It's time to find that nice lady, I guess.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I suppose we should keep going to get
I
the
will
mayor.
be continuing down the road.
All right, continuing down the road.
Right down the road.
Continuing mission directive.
So upon continuing down the road, you start to smell kind of like campfires and whatnot.
Those of us who can smell.
Well, yeah, you can't smell. You're a robot.
I think anyone standing next to Quinlan might have a hard time smelling campfires.
Quinlan does not smell the
Smells like
campfires.
body odor and vaguely of campfire? It's hard to
How
tell.
do we know that it's specifically a campfire?
I smelled campfire before. I'm not dumb.
Well, campfires, it's like if it's a forest fire, it's a lot different than just a controlled campfire.
Okay.
Two
I
very
think we'd
different
see a
things.
forest fire at that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the 10-foot guy would definitely see it.
Or like, you could try and pinpoint where that smell's coming from.
My perception.
I'll do
is
it.
+0.
I don't. Wait, what are my perception skills?
My perception is bad.
Oh, my passive perception's not awful. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Rebecca, you're a cleric.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a cleric with no wisdom?
Oh no! What
Yeah.
have you done?
Are you sure you want those stats?
Yes.
Wait, what? Why should wisdom be her highest stat?
That is
Wisdom's her spellcasting mod.
That's a
Then
12.
you should switch these.
All right, hold up.
Switch your wisdom and your charisma.
That's a
Like,
12.
unless she did that on purpose.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
think she did it
can
by
be-
accident.
It can be a valid choice, but at the same time, you're not going to be very effective as a cleric without wisdom.
Hold up.
No, that's fine.
You saw nothing.
Okay.
It's okay. It's no big deal.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Sweet summer child.
I'm gonna get some water while she does that.
Okay.
Guess I'll just save my roll then.
Well, you can roll, Phoebe.
Or I already did.
What's your roll?
It's 11 plus 1.
So
That's a 12.
I'm just petting my kitty.
I won't say that you can necessarily pinpoint exactly where it's coming from, but you can generally tell what direction.
Alright, I'll just kind of start heading in that general direction then.
All right. So, do the rest of you follow Lazuli?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think
Presumably so.
you think we should be
Is
stealthy?
it off? Is it off the road? That
It
she's
is off the
walking?
road.
Think
So
we-
the smell that Lazuli detected is coming from the woods.
yeah. Do you think we should maybe have some stealth with this?
That's up to you guys.
I believe the person said it was down the road, so
I'm mostly asking the group.
Well, I mean,
Leslie's already left.
I'm gonna follow suit because we saw them go into the woods when they ziplined, so it would make sense that they're in the woods.
I will.
A fair point.
I'm following Lazuli.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
I'm
gonna let
following,
this
I'm
kid
just
die.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. So as you guys are moving through the woods, the smell of campfires is starting to get stronger, and you come to a structure. It is it's a like the Western forts that they have in the spaghetti Western, where they're all made out of wood and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yeah, it's one of those. So there is a wooden fort with wooden walls, trees turned upright, and there's a couple of guards. There's 3 guards patrolling the walls, just kind of occasionally looking out over the woods to see if anybody's approaching. And as you can see, they are all wearing the bandit attire that you've seen before. So this is the camp of the Scruff Bandits.
We found them.
How do we want to go about this?
I don't know. You're a bird, right? You can just fly right in.
I could carry someone.
How about you fly above and let us know what it looks like on the inside so that we're not just,
mean,
walking into something.
Reckon he would get shot down real quick that way.
He can be stealthy about it.
I can be a stealth bird.
In the air.
I'm gonna be a fighter jet.
Stealth fighter.
Just fly way too quickly by for them to even realize.
I mean,
that
I
we need to
fly
take
at
shots
50
at him.
feet. My speed is like 50 feet when I'm flying, so.
True.
Do it, my man.
You can try. You most certainly can
Just
try.
don't
You
stop
can-
to look.
you
Just
can certainly
do a
Just,
flyby.
just fly
Classic
by.
DM line. You can certainly try.
Yep.
Would you like me to roll?
Roll stealth. So are you? So is your plan that you're gonna try and fly in super fast?
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
fly over.
above. I'm gonna fly like way high and get like a view of the inside just from above.
All right. Roll me some stealth then.
All right. What modifiers? What should I be?
Dexterity.
Stealth.
Do you see your skills?
Stealth
with
is
your
based
big
on
wisdom
dex.
skills?
I rolled a 17, and then in skills,
Stealth is all the way at the bottom,
It's
Yeah.
alphabetized.
above survival.
+3. I rolled a 17, so 20.
20. Yeah. Okay. So you fly up pretty high to get a look at the camp. And give me a second here. That's a no. Ooh. So one of them does happen to notice you, but you're really high up, so he can't quite really make out what you are, and he's just a little confused. So I'm going to ask you to make another stealth check.
Okay.
Just say caca.
19.
All right, and
Without
he
the
just kind of he looks up and he just kind of cups his hands to try and make you out, and then a little cloud just kind of covers you, and he's like,
Nice.
So as you come down, you did get a decent look at the encampment. It's a rectangular camp. There were some cages off in the corner. There were 4 tents. One of them looked a bit more decorated than the others, and there's a big old fire in the center of the camp. And you made out with the guys on the wall. There was about 8 bandits in total.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll return to the group and inform them of what I saw.
Yeah.
God, I can't keep doing this.
I can
There
go
was
in and make a
tents,
distraction
a
if you
special
really
tent.
want.
A fire and some cages.
I could definitely go in and make a
Did my
distraction.
fuck, my headset just died. Give me a
I
moment.
mean,
Oh shit.
it's not hard for us to get in. I don't see why we're just sitting in the woods.
Because we don't want to just run in and get attacked. Maybe we could do it smart
I
about
am
it.
now able to hear. Okay, so
You
Well-
realize it's not hard for us to tell them that we're here to pay the ransom.
but we don't have the ransom.
Yes, but at that point, we're already inside.
Yes, but we could sneak in.
And then what? You're inside and you will possibly get spotted, and then you're in the same boat.
Yeah, your idea's pretty solid. Let's do it.
Which idea are we going with?
Just say we're gonna pay the ransom and then not pay the ransom and then kill them all.
We can do a pincer maneuver and do both. Have some of us sneak in, have some of us do the front line.
Yeah,
I'll sneak.
I mean,
You're
I
a
can
one smart
fly.
robot.
so
I mean,
I
that's up to you guys, but once you said, yeah, let's do that, Serac just stood up and went out of the tree line.
well,
Alright, who's
Wait,
stealthy?
before-
I could
you go,
fly and
Birdman.
carry someone.
Carry me in. Carry me in by the
Okay.
fancy tent. Or the cages. Carry me in by the cages.
All right.
Good.
Should we make
Back.
some rolls or?
Make a stealth check. Well, I'll give you a stealth check with advantage because once Serac came out of the trees, the 3 guards on the wall noticed him immediately, and they all pointed their bows at him. And one of them's going to say, "Oi, big guy, what do you want?"
Inform those 2 buffoons you are led by that we're here to pay the ransom for that mayor they kidnapped.
Oh, that's a lot faster than we expected. Oi, boss! Boss, they're going to pay it this time!
All right. Should I make the roll for the stealth?
Yes. You
Do
have
we both
advantage,
need
by
the
the
roll
way.
or
Just you. Just you.
just me? All right. I rolled
Yeah,
a
you're
17 with stealth would be +3, and then I don't know what advantage would add.
Advantage means you get to roll twice, and you keep the higher value.
Oh, so I'll just roll a second dice. I rolled a nat 20 on the second one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll do it
you-
23.
You zip right in with Lazuli. You're holding her by her arms. Where do you want to land?
The cages.
Okay, you land right by the cages with Lazuli, and no one has noticed you. You zipped in like a stealth jet.
Can we say the mayor?
I'm a stealth jet.
Well, we'll get to that. As for the rest of you, which would be Rebecca and Tyler, and Quinlan, what are you guys doing?
Oh, what are we doing, guys? We go to
I
guess I got talked over. I said I was following my partner.
All right, so Tyler, the metal man just goes right out with the Goliath.
guess it's just you and me. What are we going to do?
yeah, flank the entrance. We'll go in when things go south.
Okay. We'll be by the entrance.
And we're just gonna like awkwardly standing outside either side.
Just peering in, like, is it alright?
Is it time? Is it safe?
Okie dokie.
All right. So with the two of you making your way to the cages, inside the cage you do see Mayor Wilds.
As we're outside, I hold up the rock that's supposed to make me unnoticed, and like give a knowing look.
I'll give a thumbs up.
Great. So as you guys are at the cages, the mayor is going to look at the two of you and just go. She's going to go, Harrow. Of all the people, I expected you to be the last person to come here.
I was told I would get shiny.
I kind of had help dragging him along.
Sure. She kind of says under her breath, I'm sure I have a tablespoon or something.
Yes.
And she's going to look at Leslie and go, oh, dear child, what are you doing in a place like this with a bird like him?
I was in your town, hiding from people, and then you were stolen, and I figured that wasn't good because the only smart person in town shouldn't be out of the town.
Oh, yeah, all right. And as the two of you are talking in the cage, you didn't really notice him come. He was all curled up in the corner. A very large minotaur just kind of emerges. He's like kind of sleeping in a ball, kind of. And he just kind of looms over Mayor Wilds and the both of you, still in the cage. And he goes, Are we being rescued yet or what?
He's so big! What's your name?
Big boy.
Name's Paxton. At your...
Vascular.
I'm not really at your service yet. I know how to mix drinks really good.
Does he have one of those shiny nose rings?
If I
he
let
does
you
not.
out, let you out, will you make me a Shirley Temple?
I'm assuming you need non-alcoholic.
They never make it with alcohol for me. They keep saying I'm too young.
No,
Wait, Temple was in the D&D
sure,
game?
fine.
What is a Shirley Temple?
It's a
You,
red drink that's all fizzly and sweet, and it's really good.
I will have one as well.
So Shirley Temples exist, but cans of soups don't.
I
I
give
think
up.
it's fair to assume that you just kind of isolating this.
I give up.
Have a brewer's book in front of her to know what the correct name for the drink is.
It's fine. It's not really that big of a deal.
No, it's not.
Just go. Yeah, if you get me out of here, I'll make you all the whatever temples you want.
Yeah!
I want a golden one.
I don't. That might be too expensive.
You get me the materials. I can
Two
make-
shiny feathers, is that good enough?
I don't think you want to drink your own feathers.
He's just gonna
They're
kind of
not
look at
mine.
you and look at the mayor and go,
They're not mine.
"Yeah, there's something wrong with this bird."
Well, my character's only 9 years old.
do not tell me he's on the same fucking age level as Leslie. Jesus Christ.
Well, Eric Cocker's mature.
Right.
Yeah, they matured.
Let me see.
I'd also like to remind you that the youngest one here is actually my character. He's 48 hours old.
Well, we don't know that.
Oh,
You don't know that
He can also be programmed to act
That's-
like an
That's classified.
adult.
So I don't exactly have anything to try and
Yeah,
keep your
that's
locks
right.
open.
Can I use my talents to makeshift lockpick?
Are you skilled in lockpicking?
Not at all.
Then you can try with disadvantage.
Sounds good.
Do you
So
guys know
roll
where the
2 dice
key-
and take the lower value.
I rolled a 20 and a 19. What do you want me to do?
All right then. So you bumblefuck your talons into this lock. You don't really know what you're doing, and the lock just clicks off. And Paxton just kind of blinks. The mayor just kind of opens her mouth like, "What the fuck?"
Is this that scene from freaking Rescuers Down Under? What the-
Hold on
Yeah.
a moment. I need to...
Where the lizard
I
uses his
rolled my
tail?
dice and it was just like, oh, that's that. I need to take a picture of this.
And they will both kind of look at you and just go, All right, then. So Paxton will just kind of open the cage a little and let Mayor Wilds get out first. And he's going to then close the cage, not lock it again, but he's going to close it and say, you might want to get her out of here. I've got some payback with these jerks.
Yeah, could you fly the mayor over the wall and then come back?
I suppose so.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna stick
We're gonna
with
have 3
you.
raging
Mr.
barbarians
Retard.
going through this camp.
Do I need the roll to take the mayor out of town and return? Not out of the camp and return, or?
I'll say you give me another stealth check if you want to fly her back to where Snart and the homeless man are.
Alright. 16 plus 3 would be 19.
Yeah, you get her over there without much fuss.
And then do I need to roll to return?
No. With that roll, I'll just let you keep it, and you can make it back to where Lazuli and Paxton are.
Alright, sounds good.
So
Hey,
has the mayor been dropped off next to us then?
Yes.
Mr. Paxton,
Yeah.
before you go, murdering and whatnot, we do kind of sort of have a plan. So if you just want to wait here with me, maybe pretend I'm the mayor so that when they go to check for her, they get really confused and we have a minute to attack them first.
Yeah. All right. He's just gonna open the cage a little bit, pull his hand out and grab you, and then pull you in the cage and sit you on top of where his horns are.
Yee!
I guess I'll just hide behind them so that they don't see
Oh,
me.
no.
All right. So
So we're just gonna ambush from behind this guy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty, so Ethan, you're out there, and the boorish-looking, tall, dumb guy comes out, and he looks down at you and goes, "What do you want? You got food?"
You say he looks down at me.
Yeah, he's standing on the wall.
Okay, cool.
He has to be looking down on you from the wall.
Didn't say where he's coming from, so I wasn't quite clear on it. Yeah, that makes sense. Tell the shorter one we have the payment, but...
Oh, Chowder, they have the payment.
What? They're gonna fucking pay this time? That's great! They never pay!
And he's gonna clamber up onto the wall and onto the dumb tall guy.
Yeah, just give us a second to open the gate, okay?
So they're gonna open the gate for you. So gates open.
I'm gonna waltz right in.
All right, you waltz right
I'll
in.
follow.
All right, Metal Man follows.
Hey, old man, should we do something about this?
You guys have the mayor, so...
This is true. I'm like, I mean, like what?
Like what?
I don't know. We have rocks and stuff, and
Mayor Wild is going to look at the two of you. Yeah, look. As much as I enjoy getting captured every 3 months, I'm about done with these morons. How about I sweeten the deal? If you guys wipe them out entirely and leave no survivors, I'll give you something nice. How about that?
I sort of, for a moment, like, I
it
go like,
depends.
math.
Where's that nice thing coming from?
My expression goes like math lady, like looking at equations.
He's like trying to think. Like,
Nice thing.
What
rock,
conspiracy is happening now?
Conspiracy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, does not compute with my previous theory.
let's reconstruct my conspiracy.
It's like,
And Mayor Wilds will just look at
It's like-
you.
It's like the flat earther that accidentally proved the earth isn't flat.
yeah, I like that I'm not like, got it, cutting your losses. I understand.
She's gonna look at you and put a hand on your shoulder, start and go, look, do this, I'll give you some rocks.
Wow. Huh. Nobody's ever done that before.
Like,
Wow.
All right.
I
got-
need to go in the kick out the rocks.
God damn it, Rebecca! That sounds like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
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 But I say to the
Wow.
I say to the mayor, I guess I'll help you cut your losses.
Cool.
Maybe you should like hide behind a tree or something while we handle this.
Yeah, I'll sit back here. Her fingers start to ignite with fire magic. I'll provide support.
Oh
Oh
my.
shit.
Nice.
He's a tiefling
Wait.
corgi.
She's been kidnapped how many times and she hasn't fought back, even though she has met.
Matt, I think she is the one freeing herself.
That's kind of
Anybody else in the town has been doing this.
That's kind of the point, and it would be just her against all of the bandits. So she's seizing the opportunity to get rid of them.
Yep.
As the smart person in town should.
So
That is called tactical smarts.
Yep.
Tactical smarts.
All right.
Exactly
so
like that.
upon her saying that, what do the two of you do?
Well, I don't. Are we waiting for a signal, or are we just going in? We didn't really work out the specifics.
I'll just slide on in and say hello.
Oh, I will like awkwardly follow suit.
Okay. Hey, fellas, we also have the money
Yeah,
for the lady.
yeah.
They don't
well-
really pay any mind to you because
What-
they're more focused on the people that are actually going to pay this time. They're actually all excited and they're celebrating, like they're doing little jigs and stuff.
Oh, what? So they don't believe that a rock gnome and a homeless guy are going to help pay?
They just don't even. You could slip right in, right behind Tyler and Ethan, but they just don't care. This is the first time anyone's ever tried to pay them.
And every other time, the mayor just kicks their asses and leaves.
No, she doesn't kick their asses. She just slips out.
I like to imagine she kicks their asses. It's like
So,
Dr. Horrible and Captain Hammer.
Yes.
Upon you guys getting into the camp, Scrunt, who's the little midget guy, who's on, Scrunt's the tall guy. Chatter's the midget. Chatter is on Scrunt's shoulder, and they lead the lot of you over to the cage where the mayor is supposedly being kept. All right, just like pay us. Was it 100? If I'm 500, I don't know, like 150 gold. We'll call it even.
Man, you guys really suck at coming up with prices for me.
And Scrunt is going to turn and look at the cage and go, "Wait, what?" And then
Hi, I'm the mayor.
Paxton is going to go, "Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to walk over here so I could kill you."
Hi, I'm the mayor. Definitely
roll,
not the mayor.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
You set us up.
2!
All right, hold on. Let me-
I rolled a 2.
Plus 2.
What do you and add?
21.
Don't forget to add your modifier. The map.
21.
My modifier would be...
I'm a modified 21.
It's next to your AC. It's the same as your
Okay.
it's also the same as
Quinlan?
your dex.
plus 3, so 5.
I got 13.
5,
Oh, I didn't add my initiative modifier last time. That would
Yeah.
which one?
You're almost all your rolls. You have a modifier, including attacks.
Ethan,
so
what's
don't,
your
don't,
initiative?
don't forget that.
I've got a
Wait,
9.
I get a modifier on attacks?
Absolutely.
Yes,
you're,
you
gonna,
do.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're gonna miss all the time if you don't add your attack modifier.
yeah. Check your mods.
Where it says hit /DC.
16.
16.
There you-
Tyler.
16.
16. Okay. Who wants to go first in that case for Rebecca or Tyler?
Tyler,
All right, Tyler.
it would make more sense. I just got there.
Tyler's going first. Okay. So-
Metal Boy goes first.
Where would I find it? I'm sorry.
Where it lists your attacks, it says hit /DC and then plus something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's your
they
attack.
all have plus 5.
Yeah, because they're all based on the same calculations.
Okay.
They're using your dexterity and your proficiency. And then your damage is a die plus a modifier as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So remember to add stuff, or you're not going to do very well.
I mean, I didn't need to add anything to open the lockpick.
You got very lucky.
But you weren't adding your stealth either.
I did add my stealth.
Yeah, we did that. We
Okay.
worked that out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I'm just getting some.
Again, the only people I've played with before this were all jank as hell, so...
yeah, this is why we're getting you introduced to how the game more typically works.
Yeah, how the game's supposed to play.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Long Furby.
Quarantine and chill candle.
I need.
Tactical stonks.
Yes.
9, 15.
My cat decided he wanted to take a nap behind my laptop, so he's just listening to our D&D stuff.
Good. I'm proud.
Okay, I am all set up. So going first is Paxton.
Yay,
So-
Paxton!
You are riding on Paxton's horns, Leslie. And Paxton is going to kick the door of the cage open to slam into Scrunt and Chatter, who are standing in front of it.
Come on, Slam, and welcome to Japan.
So he kicks the door, and since that's a modified weapon, it'll be a D4 of damage.
Woo!
He gets a 2, so I will make both of them take 2 damage, and they will be knocked back a bit from the cage. And then Paxton is going to look at the two of them and go, "Hello there, boys. Can I mix you a drink? Or maybe your face is up." And he is going to take a swing at one of them, and he's going to hit him for... He's going to hit him for 4 damage. Alright. So, that brings us to Lazuli.
My turn!
Yep.
Let's see. What can I do? I'm gonna do a fun. I'm gonna do Fairy Fire again on the big guy.
Scrunt,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I mean, he has to roll.
Yeah, I know. You're doing it.
Dex
I'm
save.
gonna roll.
It's 13.
He is not very dexterous
Yep.
or half of a brain.
Yep.
He just kind of sits there. He starts to glow and goes, I'm burning!
And I'm gonna make it violent this time.
And he's just going to realize that he's not burning and go, oh, pretty color.
Why, thank you.
And that is going to bring us to some bandits.
Oh, no.
All right, so the first up in the bandit lineup would be Scrunt. And Scrunt, realizing that he's now purple, is going to just kind of look at his hands and go, oh, I'm pretty. And Chatter is going to smack on his head and go, hey, you big dope, come on, let's do the thing. Oh, right. So you all notice that Chatter is wearing some pretty weird looking armor, almost kind of like an armadillo, and the dude curls up into a ball, and Scrunt attaches a chain to him. And
My God, we're Mario and Luigi now.
starts using him as a mace, well, a flail essentially. And he is going to swing Chatter at Lazuli.
Ah!
Does a 14 hit you?
It just does, yeah.
Okay. So, Chatter is going to swing and go,
I'm gonna get you, you little bitches! Yeah!
I'm
Oh, no.
10!
and he's going to smack into you for 4 damage.
Only 4 damage. Love that.
Well, he smacks into you for 4 damage, and then Chatter opens up from a ball, and he's holding 2 knives, and he's going to swing at you.
No! Oh my god! And I only have 1 more.
Oh, Chatter got a nat 20.
Oh my
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Leslie's gonna die. Can't buy.
No, this is not gonna happen.
Kill
Well, he only
fucking
got
Kenya.
1, though. He only got 1, so he
1
takes 2
damage.
and,
damage. 4.
yep, and that's why I rolled twice.
And that is half
No,
my
that's-
damage down.
So then Scrunt is going to pull Chatter back to him.
Was that all one attack?
No, that was so Scrunt.
Was that
was
Scrunt
Scrunt's
and
turn.
Chatter's turn?
That was
or was
Yeah.
that one turn?
Chatter had
So
like a ready.
Chatter.
Chatter like readied an action for
Right, so
something.
They're
basically
taking a simultaneous
Scrunt
turn.
goes first, and then Chatter's right after.
Okay.
So that's their turn order. They are 2 separate targets, but that's how they're fighting. Okay, and then that brings us to a Mook Bandit. So the Mook Bandit is going to take a shot at the homeless dude.
What did I do?
This guy.
You smell bad, and he doesn't like you.
Killing him isn't going to change his smell.
I'm assuming that a 5 does not hit you.
Nope.
Alrighty,
The
so
smell is
he-
the smell is so bad that he like retches.
He shoots and he misses.
He shoots
And
he
we're gonna go
scores.
to another Mook Bandit. He's gonna take a shot at the Rock Doc.
Why me?
I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
Nope.
Alrighty. And that brings us to Tyler.
Twirler.
Middleman's gonna greatsword's fruit.
Is he not gonna rage?
It's up to him.
Not yet.
Okay.
It's up to him.
All right.
Not yet.
So you're gonna attack.
Play
You're
over
gonna
here,
attack
kind of
Scrunt.
backseat game.
Sorry.
So you go for Scrunt.
Yeah.
Still fairy fired.
What?
12 plus 6, 18.
Okay, you take a swing at Scrunt and you hit him. How much damage?
Oops. Hold on. Plus 4, 13.
13. All right, he takes 13 damage. Alrighty, and that brings us to Rebecca.
Okay. See, I think I'm just going to attack one of the bandit guys right now.
Okay, so there's 3 bandits on the wall, and there's like 5 of so there's 3 on the wall, and then there's 5 around down below where the campfire is that you're all within fighting range of.
I'll shoot one of the guys around the campfire
Okay.
if I can. And that's a no for me, Chief.
What's the number?
8.
8? Yeah, that doesn't hit. So that takes us to Quinlan.
All right. Is what was his name? Snart or no, not Snart.
Scrunt.
Scrunt. Is he still fairy fired?
Yes.
All right. I'm shooting at him with advantage.
Go ahead.
Come on, I was gonna get some. That's a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
He's gonna take max damage. It's 11.
Alright, he takes 11 damage.
Yeah, right in the shoulder.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. And that brings us to Ethan.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Scrunt and Chatter. It seems you two have truly angered the town and committed many atrocities, and for your crimes, your journey must end. And I'm going to rage before attacking them with a maul.
Alrighty. So the rest of you see this large man buff up his pecs, and his muscles get very pronounced, and you can see a lot of his veins.
Whoa!
Shiny.
All right, go for the attack.
Point of order, I am attacking Scrunt is the big guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm attacking Scrunt. Yeah, that's a 23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
2d6, so 8, 9, that is 13 points of damage.
All right, that's 13 points of damage. Alrighty. Okie dokie. And that brings us to some more mooks. So the one mook is gonna run up, and he's wielding 2 daggers. He's gonna run up to the bird. And he's gonna run up to you and go,
Well, we're having chicken tonight, boys.
Not shiny enough.
does a 15 hit you, Matt?
I have to look at my armor class, right?
Yes, you're 18.
All right, that's 13, so I think that hits.
Yeah, it's at or above.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
So he's gonna swing at you with a dagger. He only hits you for 1 damage, though.
All right.
So, and then we're gonna have another mook bandit. We're gonna.
Woohoo!
So this mook is going to take a shot at the Tin Man, and he's just gonna look at you and go, I don't like Metal Man.
Metal Man is shiny, man.
And he's gonna hit you for he got, was it 18 on his thing?
Yeah, I mean, that hits.
All right, he hits you for 5 damage. All right, and then that's going to bring us. I think there's one more mook in here. So he's gonna go after Mr. Rock Doc. But he only got a 14, so I don't think he hits you.
You just missed.
All right, so he's gonna come at you and swing at you with a dagger, and you're just gonna duck, and it's gonna just kind of like whoosh through your hair.
It's gonna go through. Yes, my fluff.
And that brings us back to the top of the round, and that brings us back to Paxton. Paxton is.
Wait, I didn't have mine.
Oh, right, my bad, Matt. I forgot you're at the bottom of the round. So then, Matt.
Is the guy that has the fairy fire still alive?
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna go after him with my heat claw, and that's advantage, right?
Yes.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay. Roll
And
damage.
then damage is d8. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then I'm going to follow up with my Talon for the unarmed strike.
Okay.
Also advantage.
Mm-hmm.
13 plus 5, 18.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, that's d4. 4 damage.
Okay. He's not looking so hot.
Good.
All right, that brings us back to Paxton's turn. So Paxton is going to realize that a lot of the mooks are getting involved with you guys, and he's going to try and help out. So he's going to go after some of the mook bandits.
What's going on with the mayor?
The
Get
mayor?
out of here, my friend.
You'll see. You'll see.
Where's my bottle?
That's it.
She just needs to skirt back to town.
Oh, she said she was going to do something.
I have an idea of what RJ's planning, but I dare not spoil it.
So he's going to pick up one of the bandits, and then he's going to pick up another one of the bandits,
Oh, baby.
and he's going to bash their heads in.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, rattle some skulls.
so by crashing both of their heads in, they just crack, and blood confetti. So let me get rid of these guys off my list. You're dead.
Jesus. Either his roll's insane or RJ just decided to take 2 mooks out of the fight.
No, I rolled for him, and the some of the lower mooks only have like 10 HP.
I mean, do you
Sounds
remember?
about right.
Do you remember how
I mean,
Remember how Gerald's fight with the Minotaur went? Minotaurs are no joke.
All right, so that's them.
No,
and then that'll bring us.
But also, he got 1v1 by a single player, so Minotaurs kind of are a joke because Gerald killed him solo twice.
At level
that's
4.
Yeah, what's going to bring us to Scrunt's turn, and Scrunt is not looking so hot, and he's going to look at you guys, and he's just going to, pretty color make me hurt. Me no like hurt.
I could change the color if you want.
I hurt you in return.
No.
Wow, he knows the word return. That's impressive.
So he is going to take in a deep breath, and you're going to see him almost like he gets a second
picking
wind.
something up and dropping something over and over again. It sounds like somebody's picking up like a pencil or something and just dropping it repeatedly.
Oh, I'm sorry. That might be me.
Okay. Try not to do that to me, Mike.
I didn't realize my mic was picking it up.
He takes a deep breath in, and he stands tall, almost like he just got his second wind or something.
How curious.
So, and then he is going to flex his muscles, and yeah, he looks really fucking angry about being hurt.
Well, now it's a party.
Played for.
And upon doing that, he's going to take Scrunt, and he's going to chuck him at the homeless guy.
Oh.
Does a 15 hit you?
It just hits.
All right. So Scrunt is going to attack you. And Scrunt hits you for 2 damage.
Okay.
And you take 1 more point of damage because he's raging.
All right.
And then Scrunt is going to open up and try and dagger you.
Jeez.
He only got a 2, so I don't
no.
think that hits. Alrighty.
Man needs to go to a school of stabbatry.
I like to hold up my crossbow and parry it.
No. All right. Sorry. That brings us to Phoebe.
I don't want to die.
And then Lazuli
I
died.
mean, that can be yeah, I guess that can be arranged.
I said I don't want to die.
Oh, that can maybe be arranged.
It's a very important distinction.
Tempted to just cast Blade Ward on myself at the moment.
It's up to you.
Am I still on Paxton's head, or did he put me down?
You're still on Paxton's head.
All right, yeah. Now I'm gonna cast Blade Ward.
All right.
Just for the time being.
Cast Blade Ward on yourself. That brings us to Toiler.
What does blade thing do?
Blade Ward
Reduces damage from
I
weapon
have
attacks.
resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
For a turn, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or for a round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyler.
until the end of my next turn. Go ahead.
All right. So I have an arrow sticking out of my joints.
Yes.
Still for a split second before the arrow starts getting pulled into my body and starts grinding up the dust.
All right.
And steam is going to start pouring out of my joints, and my eyes are starting to glow.
Good.
And
Ultra Instinct Robot.
Amazing.
Overcharged, engaged, and Gungnir's going to rage.
All right. You attacking anybody?
Scrap.
You're gonna go for Scrunt. Okay, go ahead.
Still advantage, right?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh no.
Yeah, you hit him. Go ahead.
Most intense mosh pit.
That's a 6, and that's a 2, 8, so double the 16 plus
Oh no.
4, 20.
Okay, you hit him, and he doesn't look so second-winded anymore. He looks right back where he was after he got second wind.
Well, that was quick. And somewhat pathetic.
So
I'd like
he's
to.
not out, but yeah, you hurt him pretty bad. I mean, he reduced that by about half, but it still hurt him pretty bad.
I like the rage being a mechanical function.
So, alrighty, and that brings us to Rock Doc. What do you do?
I think I'm just going to continue shooting arrows. Is there any guys close to the fire pit?
So Paxton took out 2 of them. So there's 3 left, and then there's the 3 up on the walkway.
Okay. I'm just going to go for the ones that are close to us.
Okay.
And that's a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a 14.
That hits. They don't have very high AC. so
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, roll damage.
5 points of damage.
Okay, 5 points of damage. You attack one of them, and they get a bolt stuck in them.
Nice.
You know, they look half dead.
Nice.
So, and that will bring us to Homeless Trash Man.
All right. Guy still fairy fired?
Yeah, but that's probably going to be his last turn.
All right. Well, let's see if we can make it so. That is a mod 20.
That hits.
Alrighty. And that is gonna be 7 damage.
7. All right. He's holding on, but not by much.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that brings us to EFAM.
I don't use Spirit. Yeah, no, it's on like Donkey Kong. I got a beef with this guy.
All right.
And you said that was his last turn, Fairy Fired?
Welcome.
Yeah, he's not fairy fired anymore.
I would try fire him again, but I only have 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
Welcome to first level.
Also, is that concentration fairy fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you probably were supposed to be making concentration.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fine.
not that important.
It's
but,
only up. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
when you get
only
hit,
up to a minute, but
yeah.
14.
14 damage or 14 to hit?
Hey, why would I roll damage first?
Oh, my bad. Okay, so you try and hit him, and unfortunately, that's just below what you need.
Shame, don't shame.
And that'll bring us to some Mook Bandits. So the one that tried to go after Matt,
I really want me some chicken.
No!
he only gets a 13. Does that hit you?
I have a 13 AC, so I think that does,
it meets.
Yep.
Right,
Meter
so he's gonna stab you. He gets 2 damage.
Okay.
He's hungry for some chicken.
He's about to
we
get some
have-
cock in his mouth.
we got the archers.
Boy, noi.
Gonna defile the dead body.
I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit you, Ethan.
Does not hit me.
Okay.
Is that you again?
Quinlan,
What was it?
does a 16 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. You only take 1 damage. This arrow just kind of pings off your armor.
This is like, damn, this is some resilient stuff. It's like it's been a while, so I'm surprised it's holding up this well.
Patch has made it stronger.
Oof. So this guy gets a nat 1 on his arrow, and he was trying to aim for the rock dock, but he ends up head sniping the one that you just shot and kills him. So that guy
And F's in the chat.
that is
Can we get an E sharp in chat, boys?
he is out of turn order.
I mean, if you really want, there's a piano 10 feet, no, like 5 feet from me.
I also have a piano.
That
Like 5 feet
that
from
brings
me.
us back to top of the round, which would be Paxton.
You're forgetting about me yet
Oh,
again.
I keep forgetting about you.
You
My
keep
bad.
forgetting after me. So,
Go
Big
ahead,
Boy's
chicken
not
boy.
Big Boy's not dead yet, right?
No, he's not.
All right, I'm gonna go after him with my Yi Claw.
So if you're gonna go after him, there is the bandit that is right in front of you, who has been trying to stab you.
That I've just been ignoring.
Yes. So if you want to go to the big boy, you got to go through him, which
All
will
right.
provoke an opportunity attack.
If you can run past him,
I'll just stab the guy in front of me.
Okay,
fair.
11 plus 5
Yeah,
would
that
be
hits.
16.
That hits.
All right, so 8 plus
Yeah.
3, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow up with my... Oh, no, that went under my couch. I'm going to follow up with Talon. 15 plus 5 would be a mod 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to take 5 damage on top of that. So
You
16
claw
damage.
into his. You claw into his face, and he no longer wants any chicken because he's dead.
Victory screech.
He'll dine on chicken in hell.
So we're back to the top of the
I
round.
mean, at least it will be cooked then.
Mm.
And
Charbroiled.
it's Paxton's turn, and Paxton is going to swing his big biceps at Scrun.
His big biceps.
Not to clothesline this man.
I believe so because he got a 17.
Dear.
So yeah, so he just comes in and clotheslines Scrunt right in the face, knocking Chatter off of his back. And he hits him so hard that Scrunt does a full flip and lands face first in the ground, and you hear his neck go.
Oop.
Oh.
That's
Gee.
Where's
that's
Jerry the King Lawler when you need
That was
him?
a lot of neck snapping and
God, that man's broken in half!
captivated. Yeah, really.
There's been a lot of necks that I've snapped today.
that man had a
Chatter
family.
is gonna go.
No, Scrun! I'll get you back for that, you big bitch!
And upon that happening, you all kind of feel a very strange sensation. You can't really describe what it is or why, but it feels like
It's the mayor getting
kind of
involved.
like pins and needles and a cold feeling on your back, a tingle running down your spine. And you feel a pulse of energy. You can't see it, but you certainly feel it. And all of the corpses in the camp start getting up.
Oh, no.
Oh, the mayor's a necromancer. Excellent.
The bear is
No.
No, the mayor, I said.
Oh, the mayor.
He? Or
I'm
maybe Chatter's a
assuming.
necromancer.
Or that.
You can assume.
One of them's
Can assume many things.
I don't think it's the mayor.
Well, I guess we'll see who they attack.
About to find out.
So they start getting up, and Chatter is going to like blink and go, what the fuck is going on? And one of these newly animated corpses is going to take a swing at him.
I think it's the mayor.
Yeah, that might be the mayor.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so that, yeah, all right, that's 17.
Okay then.
So
I like
takes.
take off my non-existent glasses and say, "This changes everything."
And so he will take a swing, and he gets hit. And then one of these corpses is going to swing at you, you conspiracy theorist.
Oh, I'm very confused now.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
All right. You are taking 4 damage.
4 damage. No, you've shown your true colors. Ah. I'm looking very hurt at this point.
Yeah, and that brings us back to Phoebe.
Yes.
There are now 4 shambling corpses, and you start to notice that Scrunt's body is starting to get up with the neck still smacked. So his head is like pointed sideways.
No.
Yes, the old, here's a boss. Great, fight it again.
Can I dive
This isn't
bomb?
even my final form.
Can I dive bomb off
The
again?
multi-state boss.
Off of my boy? Dive bomb onto the man who is
Which
terrifyingly dead?
Oh, the undead? Yeah, you could do that.
What was his name? Not Scrunt.
Grunt?
Was it Scrunt?
Scrunt. It was Scrunt. Is his
Which
name.
one's neck is fucked up?
Scrunt. He's dead.
Yes.
He died.
Yeah, but he's shambling again.
He's back.
He didn't
Yeah.
die good enough.
Back again.
I'm gonna
Scrunt is back.
Back
Tell your
I'm
again.
gonna
friends.
try and cut his head off.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump
my
off
desk.
my boy and cut his head off.
Go ahead. Roll.
I'ma cut you.
18.
That hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
All right. So you chop him, and his head comes clean off and lands in his hand.
And he's still moving.
And he's still moving.
Screams and runs away.
All right. That brings us to Tyler.
I'm gonna look at this. He's just gonna think about this for a second.
Calculating.
Calculating. He's gonna take an experimental swing at Scrut.
Okay. Roll.
Like try to cleave him in two, kind of thing. He's trying
It's
to
a
figure
very
out if he's
scientific cleave.
That is a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Stop. So that would be 12 points of damage.
Okay, you cleave him in half, and his torso falls to the ground, his head rolls, and his legs are still standing.
That ain't right.
That's some Resident Evil shit right there.
And that
Like the
brings us
legs,
to
just the legs, and there's
The rock doc.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to take a shot at what's his name?
Shatter.
Shatter.
Okay.
Just from a safe distance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it actually works. Oh, nat 20.
All right. You hit him.
Yeah, Rebecca, rolling the
Yay.
big boys.
I'm surprised. Oh, but that's 1, so it's only a 2.
2 damage plus whatever that.
Plus 2.
4.
So 4 points of damage.
So you hit him for 4 damage. Damage is damage. So you hit him for 4 damage. And that takes us to Quinlan's turn.
Okay, is there anything next to me at the moment?
No, there's nothing next to you. I mean,
Okay.
there's the campfire.
I'm gonna like back up, panicked, and like, no, this ain't right. This ain't right. And I'm gonna take a shot at that Scrunt. It's like
At his legs.
that Scrunt's legs. Stay down, you sack of shit.
Okay.
That's a 12.
All right. That hits.
Okay. Max damage 11.
That bolt goes right into him. Just shunk, and the legs are still standing.
No.
This is rough.
And that brings us to Ethan's turn.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I'm going to turn to Paxton. Are you aware of what's causing this phenomenon?
He just looks at you and goes, "Look, man, I was just traveling, trying to get to the next town. I've never experienced anything like this before.
We've done our rescue, and it seems this man shall be condemned to death by the dead themselves. Perhaps it is time for us to take our leave.
Might be a good idea. As the two of you are talking, up on the wall, you see Mayor Wilds climbing over, and she's holding a ball of fire in her hand. And she climbs up and goes, sorry it took so long. I'm not too good with magic. I'm a little rusty. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? Is that a pair of legs?
Yes! They keep moving! No matter how many times we hit it!
That's not good. Here, hold on. And she is going to toss a fireball into the midst of all the bandits.
Oh god, I'm
Oh,
dodging! Dodging! Holy shit, dodging!
Well, she's gonna only go for the ones that are away from you guys.
Are you sure that
Okay.
So
It's a fireball.
yeah, well she's not aiming for you guys.
Max, if the DM says it's far enough away, then it's far enough away.
Well,
She's
the
not-
DM says it. The DM says
She's not gonna get you guys. Remember, there's the 3 bandits on the wall, and then Scrut and Chatter are towards the campfire, and there's some zombies and some boots there. But she's aiming for those guys. My D8s. Where are my D8s, boy?
D8s.
Yeah.
And it 8d6.
Oh, is it D6s? I was gonna do D8s.
I believe Fireball's 8d6.
Someone use fireball?
And the mayor just threw a fireball at some of the zombies and some of the mooks.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's 8d6 is what that is.
Oh
yeah, the
my.
bear threw it.
6, 6, 4, 1. Oh boy. So she throws a fireball for 40 damage.
Oh, good.
All right.
So Scrunt is toasted. The
What do you
rest
mean
of the
what's left
bandits
of Scrunt?
are toasted. Most of the zombies are toasted. And that just leaves Scrunt's legs.
damn.
Why did she need us again?
Huh?
Why did she need us
Yeah,
again?
really.
Turn economy, I'm guessing.
Fair.
Well, it's because
She was charging her attack.
We're here.
numbers are
Let's be real.
attack.
We're here to take aggro.
That's but also numbers game. Like, yeah, she can
Yes.
throw a fireball, but
Yeah,
eight
I
of them can attack.
I know.
And she has to charge it up because she can't cast fireball. She has a ring that allows her to cast it. Anyway, so yeah, Scrunt's legs are still there, and they're on fire for a moment. You know, the ass is on fire, and they just slowly crumple, and yeah, that's it.
The clap of his ass cheeks destroys him.
Yeah, as he hits the ground, you hear.
Dude, my
They
cat.
sound crispy.
I'm trying to get animated from the dead, but I'm dummy
Crispy
thick.
ass
When I'm
clap.
tummy thick and the clap of my ass cheese keeps bringing me back to life.
Wake me up.
So what happens now? Is combat over? Is there still people to kill?
Combat is over.
We're done.
Alright.
Okay, question. How did the people on top of the bridge get on top of the wall get taken care of?
Fireball.
They came down and then fireball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wave up to the mayor. Please don't
Fireball
arrest me for impersonating you.
area of effect.
Fireball's a 20-foot radius, and I'm pretty sure some of those guys hop down.
Yes, they hop down because of the zombie.
My question is, how did it miss us?
Yeah,
Magic.
Fair.
magic.
Because I'm not TPKing you, that's
Yeah.
why.
Shut up, Quinn.
Yeah.
Friendly fire has
This is
been
the equivalent of reminding the teacher that we had homework last night.
When it is called a scripted story moment.
I'm
now,
aware.
you-
I'm
you
aware.
just kill.
So the fighting is over, and there are a bunch of bandit corpses, zombie corpses, yada yada. And the mayor's going to look at you all and say, "Well, thanks. You guys helped out quite a bit."
I'm gonna
As
repeat
for-
myself.
I want to
Uh,
go
So
into the
that's
fancy
the
tent.
first
I want to go
meeting?
into the fancy tent and see if I can get anything shiny.
Okay, you go into the fancy tent. Inside of the fancy tent, you find a black box that is not shiny.
I want to open the box.
Okay, you touch the box, and I would like you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Oh no, wisdom. Okay, I don't lose anything on wisdom. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so you touch the black box, and you hear chilling voices, almost like from beyond the grave, fill your ears. People screaming, people yelling for help, but you manage to distance yourself from it and fight through the voices and open the box. Inside of the box, you find a very raggedy sheet of paper, and the writing, let's see, you can't make it out.
Can I take the piece of paper?
Yes, you can. Move
All
up
right.
the box.
I'm gonna walk out and be like, "Scrah! I found paper!
Oh, are you full?
So,
It has
upon
words.
showing this paper to all of you, anybody read Abyssal?
I do, but I'm kind of looking at the mirror. At the
I might
very
have gone.
weirdly.
I
One,
do.
no, I do not.
Languages. Why do I still have none written down here? Fucking Christ.
I'll take the paper. I read Abyssal.
All right, so
It was in a
upon,
black box, and I
upon
heard
thinking-
voices."
Upon taking the paper and looking at it, I'd like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wow, I changed my wisdom up, so I should be okay.
Good thing.
Nope. 17.
Yeah, that's good. So, as you read the paper, you again start to hear those voices and screaming and whatnot, but you manage to fight through it and read the paper. On the paper, it basically just says, "Rise," over and over and over and over again.
That's probably fine.
This paper's dumb. Here, you take your dumb paper back. It just says rise.
What's that?
It just says rise.
Screws.
Scrah! Okay. Was there anything else in that tent?
No, that was what was in the tent.
I want
Wow.
to check the other tents.
All right, you check the other tents. You find bandit food. I mean, just jerky and shit. Some fur. Nothing really too crazy.
I'll take the food back to town.
Okay, you'll take the food. Are you gonna hold on to the sheet of paper?
I am going to hold on to the sheet of paper.
I'd like
burning it.
you to mark down in your inventory
All right.
that you have that sheet of paper.
Where is my inventory?
You can go to equipment. Click on,
Oh, okay.
click on equipment, other possessions, and then you can type it in.
Okay. Other
Alrighty.
possessions.
So, as for the rest
First
of you,
paper with rise written.
alright, as
Watch
for the rest
out
of you,
for spooky voices.
I'm
would you
gonna
like to go? Would you like to go back to town?
right for at the moment. I'm like looking at the mayor. And it's like, where did the what? Did you do this? All the gesturing to all the zombies.
Are you saying that to the mayor?
Yeah, it's like, are you a necromancer?
The mayor? No, I'm not a necromancer. I can cast fire magic. Look, if I could bring people back from the dead to do my bidding, I would have killed everyone in town and turned all the hobos into slave labor.
So you
That
would
doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Considering how they act, yeah,
It'd probably be the same difference. Shambling dead bodies.
This answer
shambling drunk hobos.
This answer seems to have satisfied me.
Don't three of you live there?
Alright,
like
look,
a very disturbed child.
you kept me away from my shop for like, what, an hour? You could at least give me 1 gold.
I want
Mayor-
my shiny.
The mayor flips open her empty pockets. I don't have anything here.
What?
We have to go back to town where I keep all my stuff.
What do you mean by disturbed, mister?
What is it?
I want my Shirley Temple.
New task acquired. Gungnir's gonna start escorting the mayor back home.
Paxton is going to go, look, I hear there's a bar in town. We can go there. I can mix you a drink.
Shirley Temple!
Let's go.
I need my gold.
How's the rioting going? Are they done fixing up the town to start destroying it?
You don't know. You're not there.
Let's go. My plan is basically get back and see if I can give them all the food so that they don't riot and we can have the fixed town.
All right,
Let's
so
find out.
By the way,
You
I'm keeping a close
ahead.
eye on the mayor the whole way back.
All right. So as you guys are coming back, you're making your way back through the town. On your way down the road, you come back to the spot where the toll guy was, except the bear corpse is gone. The rider is also gone. Almost like they got up and walked away.
Perhaps you should consider burning that paper you found. I believe it carries a fairly sinister magic.
Wait. It said rise on the paper said rise on it, and the bodies got up. Is there a connection? No, can't be. Just keep walking.
I think you're crazy.
Mister, you're a really bad conspiracy theorist if you can't find really simple connections and things. Haven't you ever heard of the term rise from the dead?
It's too obvious. That's what they want you to think.
Paxton is just gonna kind of look at Lazuli, he has it on his shoulder. So,
I have an idea.
You travel with folks like this often.
I travel with all sorts of people. Once upon a time, there was a dragonborn guy with lots of bombs, and there was also another really weird dragonish guy who carried his wife in his briefcase. I still don't know if his wife was actually in the briefcase or not, or what his wife is. There's this really creepy lady who was like almost emotionless, but was still really nice anyway. She kind of gave me the creeps. And there was a snake boy who I thought was my age, but then he turned into a really scary snake boy.
Don't know what you're talking about.
There was a racist dwarf once.
I want to tear the piece of paper in half.
Okay, you grab the paper by the top and you try and rip it. You can't.
That stands.
It's too tough.
I have talents. Can I try and shred it?
Eat
Go
it.
ahead.
Do I need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll.
I'm gonna shred it.
Okay, you try and your talons ping off it like it's made of metal.
Except it's not
Eat
shiny.
it.
I'm gonna try dropping it and see if it falls like a piece of paper or if it falls like a fucking piece of metal.
It falls like a piece of paper.
Yes, that makes sense.
Have you tried
I can
burning it
enchant
yet?
Perhaps we'd be better off having the church take a look at it.
Wait.
I'm sure they're a bit more well-versed in undeath.
Maybe we shouldn't bring it near the town. Let's just burn it or bury it.
I suggest we let the mayor decide. I mean, he's going to turn towards the mayor.
Put it in the lake with all the dead bodies.
Yeah!
The mayor's gonna just grab the sheet from you. If you do that, there's a chance that they'll all come back to life.
But then they wouldn't be dead bodies anymore. I don't want there to be
Oh,
dead
you are
bodies in the
very
lake.
bad at this.
She's gonna take the sheet of paper and just stick it in her pocket.
Do we really want to bring that back to town, though?
The mayor is going to shrug and go, all right, fine. I can't give it to you now. And she's going to, you guys are walking down the road, she's going to take a stark right out into the woods.
What?
That's what she's doing. She's taking a right off of the woods into the road. Off the road into the woods.
I whisper loudly to everyone, she's gonna kill us.
Middleman's gonna follow her resolutely because he's guarding her.
We
Just,
should
She
save
seems
her.
like
I
a
don't
nice
think she's gonna
lady.
kill us.
just follow me.
I'm gonna follow.
This feels like a trap.
I'll follow.
Oh, follow.
As you make your way through the woods, about 20 minutes later, you come to a clearing of a relatively, it's like a tavern-sized building. It's in incredible disrepair, and it looks like nobody's lived here for a long time.
A secret getaway
No. Let's
for
just
the
say...
rich.
So, no. Let's just say somebody tried to start up a hotel out here, and it didn't go so well. And the owner died,
I wonder
and
why.
the town, the bandits. The owner was killed by bandits.
She's gonna resurrect her dead husband.
But I don't have
What are
a
you
dead
talking
husband,
about?
and I don't
Just
have
let
a
her
husband.
talk.
Now you're
Weirdos.
getting. Now you're getting it.
Look, this place is secluded. No one lives here, no one stays here, and
But there's dead people here.
no. Can somebody please shut him up?
Leslie's gonna jump down
No,
onto
no,
his
no,
shoulders and
no.
cover his mouth.
Thank you. Anyway, this used to be an inn or a hotel or whatever you want to call it. The owner died, and I ended up inheriting the deed to the place. But I don't really need this place, nor do I use it. And seeing as I don't really have much to give you, I was thinking you guys could have this place.
Leslie's gonna run in and shut the door behind her.
You were on my shoulders.
No, no, I hopped off.
Okay, then.
You hear her loudly, they won't
Anyway.
find me in here!
Look, she's gonna pull out the paper. I don't know what this is. I'll try and find somebody to decipher it. In the meantime, keep it out here and protect it.
Us to hold a necromantic paper.
Look,
Dude's
I
task
can,
required. He's gonna grab the paper and walk in the building.
I can reward you. I'm
gonna walk up to the
One
mayor.
hiding spot. Get
I'll
out of
have
here.
to pull some strings, okay?
Shouldn't be a problem unless anyone dies out here.
I want to walk up to the mayor and just be like, the people are planning a riot. As the richest man in town, I will be charitable and give you all the food I got from the bandits for the town.
Harrow, they riot at least twice a week, but most of the time they get so tired that they just pass out.
But then they can eat.
Yeah, I'll take it back to them. I'll leave it at the church for them to distribute during the soup kitchen. It's fine. Anyway, you guys stay out here, keep that paper safe, and I'll be back in a little while.
Nice lady. I think one of us should join you.
I was about to say, I've done my duty here, but I believe my journey will take me elsewhere.
You see Leslie stick her head out of one of the upper windows. Get away from my hiding place, you weirdos!
Actually,
I'm gonna fly up to the window.
Actually, Leslie, you're gonna have to wait a minute because you can't get upstairs. The
Okay, I
upstairs
can one of
is-
the lower windows.
Yeah, the upstairs is actually boarded up, so you can't actually get up there yet.
Damn.
Anyway, so the mayor says, look, the only thing that was a mild threat around here was those bandits, and seeing as they're all dead, I'll be fine. And if this thing brings, I don't know, stuff back from the dead and it's out here, yeah, I think I'll also be fine.
Are we gonna have zombie animals if we ever bother hunting for food?
I don't know.
Are we gonna have to kill everything twice?
I also don't know.
Alright, I guess we should start investigating the inn.
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
go
think
back
I
in a little bit.
So you said the upstairs is boarded up, right?
Yes.
So I want to fly up to one of the upper windows, open that, and see if I can get in.
The upper windows are locked.
I want to break the window.
Okay, give me a general roll.
16.
Yeah, you managed to smash one of the panes and reach in and unhinge the lock.
Alright, I want to get inside and investigate.
Inside, there's a couple of rooms almost for you to stay in. They're dusty, dirty, and there's nothing really much going on. It's just the top floor has been boarded up. So there's a hatch that would open up the stairs, but there's just a board locking it down. You could remove the board and then open the hatch.
That's what I think I'll do.
Okay, you've opened up the upstairs.
New area unlocked. Hello, Garfield. What are you
And
doing,
with
buddy?
that, the mayor will leave back to town.
Bye, Mrs. Mayor. Please don't imprison me for impersonating you.
You're really obsessed with getting imprisoned for impersonation, huh?
I don't know.
So,
She never responded.
Axton is still there with you guys, and he's going to step inside the building and go, they even got a bar in here.
You want to be our barman?
I want to try that Shirley Temple thingy.
Be our barman.
Barman, huh? Look, I can make you a couple of drinks, but a permanent barman, we'll have to talk about that later.
We could reopen the inn.
Oh, okay.
Harrow's Charitable Inn.
You're going to have to work on the name, Bird.
Yeah, let's not name that at all.
The name sounds a little rocky.
We can work on it.
I like rocks.
Disgusting.
You don't like puns?
So he's gonna look at the Goliath and goes, so what are your plans, big guy?
Well, I've done what I feel was necessary here, so I will be on my way and continue to go where the spirits take me.
You don't want to stick around? Let me mix you a drink.
There's some spirits here behind the bar.
Yeah, I'll make do.
Are they coming back?
I sense no real need for my journey to stop at this location. It
I could use.
turns to continue onward.
If you find yourself in the
use a
area,
distraction like you.
can
You
feel-
can help me set up my shop.
Oh,
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you a shiny feather.
I'm gonna climb up onto his shoulders and whisper into his ear, I'm being chased by people. Please stay. You're distracting.
Maybe you can help me find some rocks.
look, just how about if you find yourself in the area, you can feel free to stop by.
I guess that works too.
Something tells me that perhaps, maybe not. You all seem like you should consider leaving and taking your own spirit journeys, finding your own way. The child seems terribly unhinged, and the rest of you seem a tad unhinged. Perhaps you've been cooped up for
I
too
don't
long.
have any hinges. I have wings.
Hinges are all attached.
I'm a doctor, but I prefer rocks.
Wait, you're a doctor?
Yeah, I don't usually tell people
because people just think I'm the crazy rock guy, but
You are the crazy rock guy.
There.
Never mind. If you don't want to stay, these crazy people would definitely be enough distraction.
Honestly, this place brings back memories. This is very, very similar to a place I once lived. So, I think I can be at home here.
What can we do to make it feel more like home, big guy?
Do you talk?
Paxton already
If it was
just
home,
swiping some of the dust away. You could try cleaning up.
If I was
Mr.
looking
Robot,
for
what are your
home, I'd
plans?
return home.
Directive is to defend sheet of paper. Must fortify location. He's gonna find a place to hide the sheet of paper, then go out in the forest and try to chop down trees for fortifications.
Oh my gosh.
I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all.
Where's my drink?
So Ethan, are you leaving?
Sorak's gonna step outside and take in the air for a minute.
All right.
I want my drink.
Yeah. Paxton says, "Hold on, I'm gonna have to mix some drinks." He reaches into his bag and pulls out some brewing supplies. I'm just gonna need.
Leslie's
some
gonna
water.
search around the building for like little hidden closets or something that she could live in for the time being.
So Paxton is going to come outside and he's going to notice there's a well. A well. I can get some water out of there. He's going to grab the well bucket and go, thing's awfully heavy.
Oh god.
Hey, big guy, give me a hand with this bucket.
I'll walk over. I mean, I'm going to look in the bucket as soon as I get over there. Just
When you look down into the well, it's pretty dark and you can't quite see what's down to the bottom.
Oh god.
can I light a stick off my tinderbox and drop it down?
Sure.
I'd like to do that.
All right, you do that. You watch it fall down, and it plunks in some water. The bucket is submerged in the water. It seems like it might be stuck on something.
Appears to be jammed. We could try to brute force it, or... He looks back at the building. I think it's best we try to brute force it.
What kind of idea did you have in your
I
head?
do not think it's wise to allow these smaller people to drown themselves.
All right, we'll give it a good heave-ho then. Give me a strength check.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, you pull, and with Paxton's help, you heave the bucket. It basically just and flies out of the well. And the thing that was sticking the bucket in the well also flies out of the well. A very bloated
Yep.
corpse covered in
Yep.
moss flies out of the well and slams onto the front area, or the front porch of the inn. And
Hello,
this
Garfield.
corpse starts moving.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
I suppose that just figures now, doesn't it?
All right,
Good.
ladies and gentlemen, give me some initiative.
Oh no.
Am I still there?
Garfield, get out of my dice box.
I said I left you off.
I rolled a 7 plus 3. I rolled a 10.
10,
I will not
Modified
10.
20.
20.
Am I still there?
You're still there, yeah.
Okay, because I was going out to chop down trees for fortifications. I didn't know if I was in the area or not.
Carl, you're probably at like the edge of the clearing. You're fine.
19.
19. All right. Quinlan, what'd you get?
5.
5. Phoebe?
Oh shit. Hold on. Distracted. I apologize. 17 plus 19.
19. All right. Let me roll for this corpse here. All right. He 15. Paxton's gonna look at the corpse and go, great, more of this shit. Roll for him. So he's a 15. Okay. So, Rebecca, you're up first. So while the rest of you are inside exploring the bar, you hear on the front of the porch. And when you look out the window, there's now a gangrenous, mossy corpse moving around, clambering on the porch.
Hey there, fella.
Child screaming
Eastern.
noises.
Well,
Don't do that.
this probably falls under the heading of cleaning up.
What do you do?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot my bow at it because I'm definitely not going to go straight up to this thing.
All right.
19 plus 2.
That hits. Roll damage.
And 6 plus 2, 8.
So your arrow goes into the zombie and it just hits it right in the shoulder, and you hear a shunk, and it doesn't look like it did a lot of damage.
Crap.
It's almost like the bloated flesh is stopping your attack from doing more damage. So he takes half of that. That takes us to Tyler.
I'll go up to him and try to cleave him with my greatsword.
All right, do that.
Uh, 18.
That hits.
Max damage, so 16.
All right, he takes half of that. Your sword hits him in the side and shunk, and it gets stuck halfway. And now your greatsword is stuck in him.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. That's probably not good.
Which then takes us to Phoebe.
Hello. I'm gonna stab it in the knees.
All right.
Hi. Oh, fuck, wrong dice. Knees are good shit tonight. That's a 14
That hits. So you slash at his knees.
for 5 damage.
All right, so you swing at his knee, and it goes right in, and shunk, your sword gets stuck.
Oh god, that echoed.
Whose turn is it now?
It is now Ethan's turn.
I had a plan, but this, yeah, you two kind of complicated that one by accident.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm still gonna try it. I want to go over and pick up the zombie,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to use.
And make a grapple check. So attempt to grapple.
That's my athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Does the man beat a 24?
Well, you need to beat a 12, so.
I think I did that in spades.
All right, you got him. So you've picked him up.
Cool. I want to use my movement to take him as far as I can towards the edge of the clearing.
Okay. It is done.
Is he still moving?
I mean, you've picked him up.
Well, yeah, you would still be like wiggling around or something.
Really? I mean, he's not very dexterous. He's just.
Just curious if there's literally any movement. I'm testing a theory.
Okay.
He's probably trying to check if it's proximity to the scroll or the piece of paper.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you pull him, and he's still wiggling around.
I have something I plan to do.
Yeet him.
You know, I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it.
Yeet him.
I mean, I was
I'd like
thinking
to
of just grabbing him, flying really high up, and just dropping him,
Oh.
and letting gravity do it.
No.
I mean, if you can succeed with grapple, sure.
I mean, grapple's an acrobatics check, right?
Yeah.
It's athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
I mean, my acrobatics gives me +5.
I think you have to use athletics in order to grab. I think the person being grappled is allowed to
Oh,
swap.
well,
acrobatics.
that's +2, so
I'm not saying you won't get it.
yeah.
Anything
But,
else you can, or no?
Yeah, no, Sarek wouldn't know that plan, so I'm just going to try to launch him into the forest, see if it's still proximity based.
All right, you chuck him into the forest, and now it is his turn. He is going to get up and shamble back over to you, Ethan, and that's all of his movement. He's not very fast.
No, not at all.
Damn.
Which then takes us to Matt.
Would I be able to go for what I was thinking, or is he too far away for me to be able to make that move?
If you fly, you can get to him.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna fly. And so, do I need to roll for that, or just flying?
It's movement. You don't have to roll for it.
All right, yeah, I want to fly and grab him.
All right. Give me a grapple check then.
16 + 2 is 18.
He got a nat 1, so you just swoop him up.
All right, I want to fly really high up and then just drop him.
All right, you do that, and he falls. He goes, oh! And when he hits the ground, you hear his legs go swoop right into his torso. And now his legs and his torso are basically the same thing.
He's a
And now
penguin.
He just has feet where his torso are.
Oh no.
So he's walking around kind of like a penguin. And he's gonna take some damage.
My cat is staring at me like I'm crazy.
He takes 5 damage from that fall.
Isn't it like a D something per every 10 feet fallen?
Well, the other thing is you have to remember he's a bloated corpse.
So you had to spend a chunk of your fly movement just getting over to him.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us
All
back
60 feet because you got to get over first.
That brings us back to Rebecca. There is
Okay.
now a zombie penguin.
With really long arms.
Yeah.
Wait,
His
yeah,
arm
wait,
falls
wait.
to calzones.
No.
Wait, does he have green
Is he
skin?
holding a baby?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
He has long arms, short legs. Does he have end tables and green skin?
Oh no.
Perhaps. I mean, he has green skin, but no end tails.
I thought he was my penguin for a second.
Oh no.
I'm going to do the only thing that I can do, and I'm going to shoot another arrow at it.
So you shoot an arrow at him. Go ahead, roll.
And that's a 19 + 2.
Yeah, you hit him, no problem. And this one shinks into his other shoulder, so he has 2 arrows in his shoulder right now.
Nice.
Just shunk, and he goes, oh.
And he takes 10, so that's half to
That's a
5.
fall. And that brings us to Toiler.
All right. How far away is he?
He's over by Ethan, so you could move up to him if you wanted. Because you're on the porch. Now remember, your greatsword is still stuck in him.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. If I'm doing a javelin or 2 daggers. I'm gonna do the javelin.
All right. Roll.
That is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
What is javelin? 1d6 plus 4. Okay. So that is 6 damage.
Okay, your javelin goes right into his gut and shwoonk.
Ooh.
There's now a javelin stuck in him.
Does he look like he's getting damaged at all from all this?
Well, I mean, he's taking
getting-
half every time, Quinn.
He's getting dead. Well, that's because you're all hitting him with physical attacks.
Sure. I mean, we don't have a lot of options.
I mean,
at
some of us
level
don't. Yeah, some of us don't have access to magic.
Yeah. So that takes us.
You used your spells already?
Phoebe.
I'm probably just gonna skydive him again.
How far away am I from him at the moment?
You're inside, so you could probably hit him with range. If you wanted to move up to him to attack him, you'd probably need to double move.
I've got no spell slots left. I'm gonna throw a dagger at him, I guess.
All right, give me a roll.
That's the only thing I can do. 15.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Rolls 1 on damage.
4 damage.
All right, your dagger flies into the side of his head and shwoonk. That brings us to...
I have no weapons. My longsword is still in his knee. My dagger is in his fucking shoulder.
That brings us to Matt.
Alright. I want to pick him up again.
Okay.
And he's close to me now, right? So I don't have to waste all my movement grabbing him?
Yeah, you can pick him up again.
Alright. And then, how do I look at my... I rolled a 2, never mind.
Yeah, so you try and grab him, and his blubbery corpse is just... You get some meat chunks in your talons, but you don't grab him.
Ah, shit!
All right. Conspiracy theorist homeless man.
Wow, I get a turn. I'm gonna shoot him, like from inside the house through a window.
Go ahead.
That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Only 4 damage.
And that arrow goes shunk.
Yep.
So the waddling zombie, the penguin zombie, he's gonna waddle over to you, Ethan. And with his long, lanky arms, he's gonna try and smack at you and claw at you.
Nice penguin.
I believe he only got a 4. So he tickles your ankles. And Paxton is going to look at all this and go, huh. He's going to reach into his bag and he's going to go, well, I was saving this, but I suppose this is the time as any. He's going to walk over and pull out some booze and just dump it all over this zombie.
I was hoping he would, because I didn't have anything for that.
He's going to take out his tinderbox and just, and the zombie ignites and he goes, and he starts waddling around in a frenzy, and his flesh starts to literally melt.
That can't smell good. Waterlogged, bloated flesh on fire.
Yeah, it smells like burning hair.
Does not help that I'm trying to eat.
And that brings us back to Rebecca.
Well, I can't fucking skydive again now.
Is there anything that I could possibly... I mean, I'll shoot another arrow.
Okay, go ahead.
But I got that one, so my arrow just fell right to the floor.
Yeah, you try and load it in your crossbow, and the bolt misfires and rolls onto the floor. Click. That brings us to Toiler.
I'll throw another javelin at him.
Go ahead.
How many javelins do you have?
4.
Oh.
13 plus 6, 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
That will be a 2, same again, 2 plus 4, 6.
All right. When you hit him, you don't hear that shwunk sound. You hear a crack. He took all of that because now his bloated flesh is being burned away.
Ooh.
Right?
You hit the bones, boyo.
Which then takes us to Phoebe. And as his flesh is burning, all of the weapons that were stuck in him start to fall to the ground.
Runs like a maniac, snatches my sword, and keeps running away.
Okay, is that
Not
better?
even gonna bother. Not gonna
All
be
right.
a part of that.
That takes us to Ethan.
Guess he's getting old then.
Say, hey, fun fact, Ethan. Your maul wouldn't have got stuck because it's not a sharp weapon.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. I figured, but I was very curious about the proximity thing.
Yeah. Go ahead, swing him.
Kind of wishful. All right, next person's turn.
What'd you get?
It's a 7.
7. Yeah. He unfortunately.
Yeah, he'd need an abysmal armor class to get hit by that.
Which then takes us to Matt.
Hello. He's on
So-
fire.
Yeah, you probably don't want to grab him.
So I'm not gonna do what I wanted to do.
There are.
I'll use my U-Claw.
All right, go ahead.
12 plus 5, 17.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
One plus 3 is 4. And then I don't think I'm going to go for an unarmed strike on an enemy that's on fire.
All right, fair enough. And that brings us to Quinlan,
All right.
Conspiracy Man.
It's gotta fall down eventually. I have one thing I can do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I am still level 1. That's an 18, and it's gonna be
That hits.
still 4
What
damage.
class?
All right, that hits him. And now for our waddling fire penguin. He is going to waddle over to Matt and try and hit him. Ooh, he gets a 17.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. He's going to hit you for 7 damage.
Oh, I'm
And
dead.
You will take
You're dead.
1
I'm dead.
point.
Oh, no. I can save you. Don't worry.
Ooh,
What?
he's
I
down
only
and
have
out.
7 health.
Yep. So you're on.
Alright.
Yeah, you're not dead, but you're on death save.
I mean, I only have 5, hence why I'm being.
You're not dead. You're not
Avoided.
out.
I spare the dying. Don't worry.
All right. So Matt is down. And that's going to bring us back to Rebecca. What do you do?
I'm going to use my cantrip, spare the dying, so he becomes stable.
All right, you do that. That takes us to Tyler.
What does that mean?
Oh, wait. Oh yeah. I think spare the dying is an action. Yeah. Never mind.
You're still
Yeah.
unconscious, but now you don't have to make death saves, so you're at
Yeah.
no risk of actually dying.
Yep.
Unless
You're
something
just
attacks you while
blinded.
you're
Well,
on.
unless he hits you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna run up to him, grab my greatsword, and take a swing at him.
Go ahead.
What the hell? 19 again.
All right, roll damage.
Matt, you're making noises again.
I'm sorry, I was clicking something on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to fix up my
11.
D&D.
All right, Tyler, how do you want to kill this zombie penguin?
All right, so I'm gonna charge up to him, grab my sword, and then just do a big arcing, roundhouse swing and cleave him in half.
You do that, and as you do, you actually smack into his bone structure, and his structure just shatters. You hear bones crackle and crumble, and his body parts just fly everywhere in a fiery confetti of mangled gore.
Damn.
And he's dead
Again.
again.
for real this time.
And with that, Paxton is going to look at this and go, huh, this is pretty weird. Why don't you all come inside? I think I might have an idea of what's going on here.
Okay.
Seems pretty-
Information of strange realm required.
So if you guys all want to, you guys are now, basically you guys are now level 2, so if you go want to level up.
What do I do?
that.
Well, are we doing any
You-
any combat stuff for the rest of the session? Because we could just do that after the session.
There's some more combat stuff.
Oh,
In the next 20 minutes?
I mean, we can either finish up or we can roll up. I was gonna have you guys level up and then roll up to the next area and then end it there.
all right. Well, we're like 3 hours in almost, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, yeah.
Hey, it's not like I got anywhere to be tomorrow.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I do, but only at home, so
I can't.
that's
I
like
can't.
12 hours from now.
I'm still up in the air.
So if you guys want to level up, or if you want to keep going to finish off,
I can level up.
I'd
Alright,
like to
then
take
we're
a short
all
rest to regain
now
some
level
hit points.
2.
How do I level up?
Those left back.
Go
So-
to manage levels.
Alright. I see it.
can we also take a short? Can we also take a short rest?
Yeah, you can all take a short rest and
Alright.
heal whatever HP you might need.
Yeah.
And Matt, you're no longer dead.
Yeah, so what do I do? Do I do anything?
You change your level to 2, and if there's anything you need to pick in terms of skills, just read on what it tells you to do.
Alright, Key. Starting at 2nd level, your training allows you to master energy of Ki.
Oh yeah, fun fact, you may want to rejigger your stats a bit, just because wisdom is kind of a secondary skill for monks as well. Your key ability is work off of your wisdom.
Who?
Your
You.
Me?
Yeah, your monk key abilities work off of wisdom. So
Oh shoot, I don't even know. I think my was one of my lower ones.
it's I saw it's a +0. So
Yeah.
You can have a lower intelligence and still be your character, but a high wisdom.
is
Hence,
useful.
like, yeah.
Oops,
Should I switch
we
my
rolled a
measurement?
1 on a retrieve character check. We're
D&D
heading
Beyond
out
and let's shit the bed.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is just sleeping right now.
Some of
Yeah,
your keys require your target to make a saving throw to resist the feature's effect.
It'll tell you what your save DC is in the build.
When you spend a key point, it is unavailable. So okay. How
I know
many
my
key
breakfast-
points do I have? Key save, geez.
What the fuck is going on?
there we go, finally.
Oh, okay, so we're all
movement.
going through the same thing.
Yeah.
At level 2, you have 2 key points, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starting at 2nd level, your speed is
Except
increased
for
by
Matt,
10.
apparently. What is going on?
I managed to get through. Are you still having trouble?
No, I can't.
I
It won't
got
let me.
there.
Oh, I had to refresh the page.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But yeah, Matt, what you can do, you have 3 things you can do with key. Did you see it list those, or do you want me to?
Yeah, flurry of blows, patient defense, and step of the wind.
Yeah. Do you understand?
I can.
Do you
Yeah, I'm reading them. So I can immediately take the attack action on your turn.
after you attack,
Oh,
basically,
immediately you can spend 1 key bait to make 2 unarmed strike as the bonus action.
which is instead of 1. You normally get 1 as a bonus action as a monk. Flurry of blows gives you a bonus, so you get 2 extra unarmed strikes.
Okay. Patient defense, you can spend 1 key point to take a dodge action as your bonus action.
So the dodge action, it's normally a full action, and it basically makes things have disadvantage on attacks against you. So patient defense lets you do it as a bonus, so you can do that plus other stuff.
Alright.
And then step of the wind is another disengage. Basically means they don't get opportunity attacks on you for the turn, and dash lets you double your movement for the turn.
Should I switch my charisma and my wisdom?
That might be useful for you. That might be what you want to do for that.
Alright, I don't know if I should keep my strength where it's at, though. Because I could switch that around as well.
I mean, Dex is what is most important for you as a monk.
Yeah.
Nice. I got
Alright.
a whole bunch more spells.
Alright, so
Are you all ready?
that should be done. I just have to make sure that this all saves. View my
No,
character.
I'm not because it had to freaking get bigger. I don't know.
As a fun fact, your wisdom gets added to your AC as well as a monk, so your AC would have gone up as well.
Oh, Matt, did you make that one? That meme?
Yeah.
Tactical stunts.
I made it like 2 minutes after somebody said tactical smarts. I was like, I have to make this. So I whipped out my phone and started doing that. And then I started playing Final Fantasy during combat because it was taking so long.
As long as you were able to pay attention.
That's what happens when you got a 6-player party. You know, gonna have to have enough enemies to balance that.
No, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I liked the fact that the zombie became a penguin.
That was good.
Yeah. I was kind of just
It's
expecting
worth anything.
to be able to just like bring him high enough to just drop him, and I was really hoping that somehow he could just explode. Like the bloated flesh would just explode in
Are
the
you all
water.
set and leveled up?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
trying
leveled
my
up.
best.
Yeah, all I have to do is
not
adjust my HP.
Wow,
Okay.
something's up with D&D Beyond today.
It won't let me.
Yeah.
Just try
Yeah.
refreshing it. I can see my character sheet now.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Be back online.
There we go.
I don't have any issues.
Why can I pick more?
What's up, Phoebe?
And
These barbarians have a lot of HP.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just really done with D&D Beyond tonight, honestly.
Terry Crews.
I'm
Yeah, I
really
do.
frustrated.
I mean, yeah, D12 is a powerful thing.
Can we actually end it now?
What?
I'm
This-
really, really
This
frustrated.
campaign has been going on for quite a bit. And
Okay.
even D&D's like, hey, time for bed.
Well, we can finish up in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Ethan, what's your HP at? I'm curious.
I'm up to 27 max.
You guys don't have to wait for
Me
me to
too.
figure out what the fuck's going on with D&D Beyond.
I think that's because I rolled a 7. Are you
Short
just taking,
rest.
are you just taking
Okay.
the mid?
What?
You're just taking the average for your HP increases, Tyler?
No, I got a 6 and an 8.
Why am I not able to add another cantrip?
I averaged out. What?
Why am I not
I rolled
able
a
to
6 and then
add
an
another
8, so
cantrip?
I
Like,
averaged
is that
out
a
to
thing?
2 sevens.
Are you in the builder, Phoebe?
Yeah, I'm trying to add spells, and like the learn button for all the cantrips is not available.
Eh?
Do I heal from short rest or no?
Yeah,
You can if you want to spend hit dice, but you don't have to heal. You won't heal automatically.
yeah,
It'll
yeah.
allow me to add 2 more level 1 spells, but I don't want any more level 1 spells. Why is this being
You're a
fucking
bard,
weird?
yeah?
Yes. I just want to
I
try.
think I'm because I'm only at
trying
8.
to
I'm gonna
stick to
take
what I
it.
had before when I was level 5 because I liked how it worked, but it won't let me
I
like
mean, wait.
follow that.
Let me see about
A
bard
level,
advancement.
yeah, that
might
makes
not
sense.
get-
You only
no,
have
you-
access to first level spells.
Yeah, you'd get a third cantrip at level 4, Phoebe.
I'm gonna eat.
That's not how advancement works. You can't
You're
just
gonna eat this entire website, Quinn.
you get
Alright, I used one of my hit die and I healed 10.
you learn
Watch me eat it.
yeah,
So-
Phoebe, you learn one new spell at level
I'm going
4.
to eat it. It says I get 2 more. I have 3 out of 5.
Oh,
You might say
you should have had
that
4
should
at
have-
level 1.
There should have been like
It
spells.
won't let me have other ones. It removed all the other ones. It did it automatically.
Well, anyway, that is correct. You should have at level 2. You should have 2 cantrips and 5 regular spells, first level spells. That is correct.
Alright. Just fucking pick some, I guess. Whatever.
Cantrips don't cost anything to cast them. You can just be done at will, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
It still takes an action, but you don't have to spend any kind of slot.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Matt, did you need someone to tell you how to do a short rest for healing?
No, it said 1d8 plus 2, so I rolled a d8. I had 8, so I added 2. That's 10.
Right. And then that's
So-
that's one of your hit dice. If you want to spend another, you can choose after each roll whether to.
I
spend-
don't need to.
Okay.
When I leveled up, I got 7 health,
Okay.
and
so,
then I added 10, so I'm at max health. I don't need to worry about it.
yeah. So you basically spend that one hit die, and now you have one more that you can use before a long rest.
Yeah.
You can use it during a short rest.
Yeah. So,
All right. I'm good.
what happens after this?
We're gonna wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we doing next? Like, next week.
Oh well, that depends on what everyone else thinks.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and stop recording now.